Alrighty then, chat room. It's Thursday. If you're watching live, it's late, but it's time for Real Graps. It's issue 76. As always, I am your host, Gardy, and I'm here with Tux. We will take you through the week in wrestling. And it's been, well, for me at least, it's been a pretty fun week. I mean, I had New Japan. That's not the right sheet. Oh, well, see. Yeah, I mean, I had a fun New Japan show that was pretty ass, actually. Like, if you look at this card, no, okay. Like, if you look at this Dominion card as, like, a fan of New Japan, and you see what's on this card, there's no reason for you to tune in. Like, if you saw on Twitter, a lot of the people that love New Japan and love watching New Japan live were just like, yeah, I can wake up for this one. To be completely honest with you, I can absolutely just, go to sleep and wake up the next morning and watch this. Whereas, like, it used to be, oh, nah, I'm if I got work in the morning, I'm dead. Like, if I got shit to do the next day, I'm cooked. It's staying up till 6 a.m., going to sleep, and if you're like me, you go to sleep at 6 and wake up at 8. Yeah, I forgot what I think that was Wrestle Kingdom. Nigga, I stayed up for a Wrestle Kingdom. That shit ended at 6. I went to sleep. I woke right back up. I picked my foot up. That shit said 8 on the dot. So what the fuck?
That was a good ass nap.
Shit. Nah, I was ready to go too. That Monday started. Fuck it.
Oh my god. Brain was on overdrive the whole fucking day.
Nah, I was good.
The fuck?
I was unemployed, man.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, that makes sense.
I was way healthier than I am now. Nah, man. Yeah, nah, I was unemployed as shit, which means that any sleep is good sleep when you're unemployed.
Oh, of course.
Like, when you're you probably sleep less when you're unemployed than when you're employed.
I got so many things to do, so many games to play,
Yeah, I'm kind of like hoping for that now. Yes, there is a Stardom show.
A healthy amount of unemployment,
Yeah. Not gonna lie, I think that universally, like, unless you're like a doctor or some sort of like EMS person, which kind of sucks for you guys, but you guys get paid like 40 times everybody else's wage, so I think it's cool. I think that universally the world should just be, like, when the summer hits, like, they should standardize summer in the States.
Yeah.
And then just, like, everybody gets the 3 months off. Like,
everybody should get a sabbatical. Like, per company.
Like, there's really no reason that June through August, niggas is outside getting fucking beat down by that sun. And this is not even wrestling. What the fuck am I talking about, man?
You know what I'm saying? We're multimedia here, multifaceted. We be talking about a lot of things, Yo,
that obsession shit actually pissed me the fuck off.
You watched it?
No, nigga, bring the shit to streaming. Niggas talking about, yeah, it's not coming to streaming because we doing so well. Dude, everybody's gonna die.
And here's the thing, right? And I'm sorry, but at this point, them niggas are getting blown up, and it's reached my doorstep, so there's nothing I can do about it. They've been killed. The director got killed recently. He's been getting fucking... Yeah,
apparently that nigga did his best to fucking cook everybody and then run off into the night.
So what happened was, right, if you don't know, one of the art directors for Obsession said, hey, I made $6,000 for 20 days of probably like 15-hour shifts of working on this movie. And she wasn't just the art director. She ended up being the location scout, the location manager. She probably ended up running gear from like rental houses or trucks to and from set and other things. So that $6,000, she was probably supposed to be getting paid a lot more. And you're probably like, $6,000, not bad. It isn't bad. The issue is the movie made like $22 million or something like that. And $22 million I might be missing a zero at the end of that number. The movie made a lot of money. And for all the work that she did, she's not seen an extra penny of that box office success, right? And there's two ways to look at this, right? You could look at it one way. Before the director said anything, right? There was two ways to look at it. I didn't want to get on him.
Movie made $297.4 million and counting.
Okay, so I definitely missed a zero and a couple 10,000s, right? And there's two ways to look at it. One way is to look at it as like, all right, this guy's an unproven director. He did a bunch of YouTube skits that only white people watch, probably. I'm gonna be nice. Only white people watch it, probably. I definitively looking
Not
at
probably,
him,
definitely.
Say,
white and Hispanic, maybe Asian even there.
But so unproven director, you talk to a producer or a bigger house, and this is how you know that when I get into the industry, a lot of this shit is gonna have to disappear. Niggas will never know my actual fucking name, right? So He talked to producer. The producer's like, "Yeah, I'll throw some money in it." What was it, like a $75,000 budget? Yeah, I'll throw a little 70,000. I like the idea, right? You got spun, kid, right? Is he gonna try to negotiate? Like, yeah, can we get a percentage for the entire crew based off the box office? You're probably not gonna do that. That's probably not what's gonna happen. Should he have tried to do it? Yes, of course. The way that I would do it if I was in his situation, I would be like, "Yo, can we get a box office percentage, like after a certain number, right? So that crew can get however much, everybody else can get however much after a certain number. Up until a certain number, all of the money is yours. After a certain money, after a certain number, we want a percentage of everything after that number." That's the best way to do it, so that that person feels secure that I'm gonna get my fucking bread back. And even after, if like it's a real success, he's still gonna get most of the money. But then the crew is going to get residuals after. That's how you're supposed to do. Did he do that? No. What did he do? That nigga said 70,000. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna look at the contract. Not gonna negotiate. I'll just take the fucking bread, right? And that's fine, right? If he does that, if he just takes the money, no residuals, nothing. If afterwards, when the art director is like, "Yo, I didn't get paid shit for it," what you gotta do, you gotta go into public media. That's my bad, bro. that's it's the only thing you can do. The only thing you can do is my bad, bro. That's all you can do. Because that's the reality of the situation. Would he want everybody on the crew to get paid? Obviously. What did he do? That nigga went up there and said, "Yeah, obviously, if you work in the industry, everybody knows you wears multiple hats on a small set. And everybody knows that you only get paid for the exposure and so you can get on bigger and bigger sets." Is that true? Unfortunately. Is that what I want? Everybody's sucking this nigga's dick talking about, "Oh, yeah, he's only 25, 26 years old. He's, him and fucking, what's the other nigga from fucking Backrooms? Whatever that nigga's name is, Kane Parson. Yeah, they're the future of this industry." Niggas are asking him like, "Oh yeah, we don't want slop movies anymore. We want actual good movies." And it's like, you're touting up the same fucking bad practices that the
It's a
niggas
slop
before
movie,
you were
by the
doing.
way. Like,
I don't want to say. I can't say that. You can
no,
say. I can't say
I'm
that.
just saying like the premise is very very slop movie for both of them. But continue.
But you're holding up the same bad practices that the niggas before you are making. And if he's not getting any residuals off of it, you're in the same boat as me. You should be upset, you fucking loser. What? But oh, don't worry, I got this next movie coming out with Aaron Paul and this and that, and it's just like, all right, good luck finding a fucking art director that's gonna wear several hats. Cause you know what she said too, and niggas are completely missing this. She was union, I'm pretty sure. She was union, but she fucked with the crew. She wanted to make sure the film actually got made. If she flipped that set and called up her union and was just like, "Yo, these niggas are having me listen to what they're having me do." If she flipped that set, that movie doesn't get finished probably. Because then it's like the union shows up, everybody that's on that set becomes union, and guess what? Now you have to pay union rates for everything. You have to do everything unionized. You know what I'm saying? That movie does not get made. So she ran that nigga's service by not doing that. And what does he do? Oh yeah, everybody, no, get the fuck out of here, man. Guess what? Now the union, they're on your ass now, boy. You better hope that the next fucking production company you work with hands you a blank fucking check to do whatever, which they probably would. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot more expensive now. No more $75,000 budgets. Whatever you learned off of making whatever you learned making Obsession, you better relearn that entire fucking thing. Because holy shit, oh my goodness, you gotta pay everybody. You
The
gotta
funniest
pay
thing, this nigga keeps
everybody.
missing zeros, by the way.
Holy, you gotta pay. What was it? Was it 750?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's even worse. You had damn near a million. I can't get more than $6,000, bro. Damn, what was he spending the money on?
Bro, you know what that nigga was spending the money on. That nigga is 25 years old, man.
Oh, that nigga was rolling on fucking, was it Dokkan Battle?
Yeah, probably, yeah. You think about it, yeah, all
Actually,
your money going into them fucking Chinese gacha
you know he
games.
spent it on? He spent that shit on a replica Big Burberry belt. That's what he did. I know he MJF fan. He got that scarf too. Actually, no, he got the Brav jersey.
All right, see, and that's how we rein it back in.
With the content of that movie, he definitely got a fucking Brav jersey.
Yeah, man.
Oh goodness, but that's my film student rant of the day or of the week. Back to Graps. Ooh.
So TNA, once again, is like near flatlining.
Good.
Lot of TNA news. So TNA is heavily scaling back on everything. You know, we keep joking. There's a tweet that's going around where it was like, ever since TNA opened in '02, we've been saying that yeah, no, this is the year that it happens, and it's been happening like almost every like 5 years. Like TNA has been
So
open
then
for
niggas
what,
opened
24 years? Yes, 24 years at this point. I want to say that TNA as a whole was profitable 1 year.
fire.
And that was
What year was that?
2009. And I told the story numerous times. You know, at the 1 year that they were profitable,
Was that Hogan?
yeah,
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff showed up on their doorstep to spend all their money.
Hell yeah.
Nigga, they were profitable 1 year, and the fucking devil showed up on their doorstep to spend all their money. And he did. He spent the fuck out of their money.
If they were profitable with Hogan, them niggas were making bank.
No, they weren't.
Because I know that nigga was not cheap.
Right.
So for you to hit the green, that's
no. That it was before Hogan is when they were making money.
Oh, no.
That's why I said Hogan and Bischoff the devil showed up at their door.
Spend the money.
And spent all their money, yes. Everybody was. And then you get to the point in 2014 where everybody's gone. Like, the money problems were so bad. That's what led to AJ Styles leaving. The money problems got so bad that they were like, yeah, AJ, we're going to take... They say, yeah, we're going to need 60% of that back. And he said, you guys could honestly kill yourselves.
Yeah, it's been real, guys. Thank you for everything.
Nah, not even thank you. Hey, don't call my phone again. But yeah, so the news coming out of it is that they released numerous talents. They've released Tessa Blanchard. They've released Tessa Blanchard, Tommy Dreamer, Semi, and I believe there are others that they haven't said. They've also cut back on production, and I guess this is like a kind of positive thing, is that they're trying to basically turn OVW into their NXT, which I said was fucking funny because like a lot of OVW talent has passed through TNA. Like they've been doing this already. I guess the idea is that they want to buy OVW and own like everything to it, so they're gonna turn it into a like a power play, like literally an NXT.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I genuinely. Oh, yep, there it is. Niggas posted it in the comments talking about, yeah, you guys have been using OVW since before COVID. But yeah, TNA is hitting. It's near flatlining again, and I will stay tuned to see how we escape this one. Because they're not only are they bleeding talent, but talent just wants. Carlos Silva has managed. They were so low, and then they ended up getting a TV deal in January. It is fucking not even the middle of no. It is the middle of June, and the company is already on its back. Like, it's to the point where people working there are just like, yeah, we don't want anything to do with Silva. Through thinking, I floated the idea that TNA was doing the housekeeping thing, where they're firing people, they're cutting back, they're scaling back to make themselves what's the word? Appealing to a TKO. So TKO would essentially just buy them, and they would get their money and get out of there. Jericho knew something. Jericho did not know a fucking thing.
That guy was just chatting. Bro.
Jericho was pumping up TNA, so Tony Khan signed him to a fatter check, wasting our fucking cap space.
Look at what Tony Khan's fucking money on.
Nigga, wasting our cap space on fucking Chris Jericho, man. Like, I have nothing but bad things to say about this.
Which is funny because it's like if you look at his cap space historically, he spends his bread well, right? A lot of great signings, a lot of free.
Not really. He signs a lot of people. Like, I would say that he has gotten when it's come to getting the important pieces, yes, he's been very good at that. But signing as a whole is insane because he spent a lot of money on a lot of people he probably shouldn't have.
It's true.
Like there are way more misses in that transaction report than there are hits.
Oh, Lifetime? Definitely, because I haven't been around for a lot of shit, so I don't know who's coming in and out of that fucking door. But within the last like year of me watching, I feel like damn near every sign has been a hit.
Yeah, that's fair.
I can't think of anybody that I'm like, why the fuck did you even bother? There's people that he's not using that I'm like, why did you even
There's a
bother?
lot of people he's not using, and those are people
But
left over from the original arms race.
yeah, I was about to say, I think at that point it's like a lot of the people that he signed, like for example, Olympia is just he just didn't want her to go to fucking AAA probably.
Or even just WWE in general.
They wasn't gonna use her. I mean, he not using her, but they definitely wasn't gonna use her.
Probably not, but I mean, like now they have AAA. Anything is up in the air.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. No, she was definitely if she was going over there, it's definitely AAA, or maybe NXT then AAA, but
Olympia and NXT would be so fun.
be tough.
Because it would continue that vein of you sign someone infinitely better than all the people that have that are tenured on your NXT roster.
Yep.
And they have to like play nice with, for lack of better phrasing, with people beneath them for a little bit.
I mean, that's correct.
Yeah, but you never want to talk about people like that in wrestling. It's just fucked up.
Not allowed. Olympia dub contract, yeah, she's in both. A lot of the recent like people that he signed.
The Mystical one is fucking funny still.
Spanish speaking heritage are both.
Like that shit is very fucking funny, man. But yep, TNA is dead. I think we should save the Ospreay inning till we get to the segment, because it'll just roll over. Well, there is no way for it to roll over better, but it'll fit in better if we just naturally make our way to that show. Why did I put Collision so low on this list when you're
Collision?
I
like this episode.
This episode was alright. I mean, I have an issue with this survival of the fittest thing, but
yeah,
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut because it's women's wrestling on Collision, and it's more.
Yeah, I feel like that's the best thing, that it's getting more people to like wrestle in more matches and spread them out. So I can't be that upset.
So I'll start with AAA because AAA was short this week. It was what's the word? They were airing episodes in production order instead of airing order. So this AAA was recorded before Noche de los Graps. What was it? It was originally taped on 5/23/26. So this was this was taped the week before, which is insane, right? Because if you look at it, they did a like triple taping back at the beginning of May, and they did 16, 17, and 18. Like, it's fucking insane. I don't know, man. Okay, so they did 19 and 22 before Noche. Okay, got it. All right. So in our opener, it's Galeno in action. He beats the shit out of Galio and Golden Jacket. Bro, he is a brick shit house. Like, this is the tallest, widest rectangle I've seen in my life. And he's feuding with Omos. The idea between him and Omos is who's the better big man. Like, Omos has, like, a foot on him, but it doesn't fucking matter because this guy is thick. So we're doing the old school 2v1 squashes. Very, what's the word? Very new generation. Very 80s. And I guessed when I first saw it, because this was the first thing on the show, I had guessed that they were probably going to throw him at Omos or Vikingo because of what happened during the Latin American Championship match. And right after that match ends, where he hits them niggas with the damn, he frog splashes Golden Jacket, and he stacks him and pins him. We cut to Dorian and Omos. Dorian's like, yo, Galeno just killed 2 niggas. Omos said, so? Give me 3. I was like, oh, okay, we'll do this next week. Boy, was I fucking wrong. No way, right? Ass. Okay. So, on June 25th, the Verano Escandalo tour starts. This is one of the, not premiere, but this is one of the tours that AAA has been running since, like, 2000. Or the 2000s, I should say. So, in the next match, it's Vipers, which is Abismo Negro Jr., Taurus, and Hysteria. versus Fiscal, Octagon Jr., and La Parka. At this point, this was when I realized that this was like taped, or this is airing out of order, because as we know, Octagon did suffer a neck injury at Noche, so it was like, oh well, when was this recorded? And that's when I dove into the whole thing. But yeah, it's a trios match. There's really nothing to talk about. For the most part, I got confused like shit seeing Abismo Negro and Fiscal, because they're like, Fiscal is the original Abismo Negro's son. So for this to be Abismo Negro Jr., I had to do Googling, and this is like the usual case where somebody ends up just getting the mask. Like you're just chosen to have the mask instead of it being like passed down, because the original Abismo Negro, I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure how it reads or how it was reading at the time, but when I read no way that's how that happened. No, what, dude, I need to turn this game off. Holy fuck, no, that's tilting. You gotta get fired. That's tilting. But yeah. So when I was googling around, the original Abismo Negro, they say that he was found murdered, like face down in a river, murdered type thing.
Goodness.
So then, like, that was in like 2009 or so, and then years later, they eventually brought back the character, and that's how we have Abismo Negro Jr. But Fiscal is his son, I'm pretty sure. I think I talked about this a little bit. I think this was last week or 2 weeks ago. But yeah, Fiscal is the son of the original Abismo Negro. So, that aside, where is my notes? That aside, I enjoyed this trios match. I like the look of Vipers, even though they were wearing the fucking camo greens. Let's see. We end up... Oh, also, another tidbit. Taurus is, like, if you know Beast Mortos was the original Taurus, and then he left AAA, and that led to him having to give up the Taurus name and be Morto.
Fire.
So, let's see. Fiscal and Negro Jr. end up brawling to the stage in a way. It's down to Octagon and Hysteria. Taurus gets thrown into Hysteria. We get a triple moonsault onto Taurus. And then we get the assault and battery onto Hysteria for 3. Assault and battery being the fucking, what's the word? It's the fall away slam position, and you do the moonsault with the thing. You'll know if I show it to you. So, remember how I said I assumed that the Omos stuff was the following week? Well, it's the next segment. Omos comes out, and he's got Chris Carter, Kingu, and Daimo. He fucks these guys up bad. We get the most dangerous looking last ride you ever did see on the Kingu. We get double choke slam. He's throwing them around. So he ends up just stacking them and pinning them, and he sits down on them, and then that's when the pin is counted. Some announcements. We've got Grande returning next week, Dominic Mysterio live, and Rey Mysterio has an announcement. I'm already tired of Rey Mysterio announcements, because you know what the last one was? The last one was something that we already knew was happening. Like, if you have common sense, what Rey announced on that last fucking during that last televised announcement was Grande Americano will fight the mega champion at Triple Mania, which is common fucking sense.
Thank you, Ray. Very cool.
Thank you for tagging in, asshole. You're gonna do your job. So, in our main event, it's for the Campeón de Parejas Mixtas. It's Joaquin Wilde. I don't know how to fucking pronounce this. Gotta do my Googles. Hold on. Yeah, you'll be free of Chicken Nugget Man soon.
Yay, Nuggies! Y'all don't like that?
Nah, not a fan.
Y'all swag?
Nah, not a fan.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think Sammy Guevara far off from him.
He's not, and that's the fucking problem.
You know what I'm saying? They would be a great tag team. If they ever run that WWE, AEW Forbidden Door, put them niggas on a tag team.
Please, no more fantasy booking, man.
Versus fucking Hook and
Anthony Bowens. Not even Shibata. It's the fucking shitty ops.
Hook and Nick Wayne. Nick Wayne betrays a nigga last minute.
He's a guy that he doesn't even like in the first place.
Oh, of
daring
course.
today, aren't we?
Oh, of course. Never before seen the wrestling, by the way.
Daring. But yeah, it's Joaquin Wild and La Hiedra versus Mr. Iguana and Lola Vice, who are the champions. Son almost fried these niggas. Oh my god, it took 3 of them niggas. But we get I mean, there's a lot going on in this match. I also don't know why Joaquin Wild is heel when Cruz del Toro is babyface, but they're still both in the LWO, and they're acknowledged as LWOs, Joaquin Wild and Cruz del Toro. Where the fuck is Dragon Lee? Is Dragon Lee still on the main roster?
No, I thought he was. I guess he doesn't know. I'm thinking of Ray Phoenix. Where the fuck is Dragon Lee? I mean, I feel like I've seen him more in AAA when we used to watch than in like main roster.
That's because he was.
Probably is still there.
Chat, has anyone Dragon Lee is on the main roster? Has he been on TV lately? I feel like I haven't heard anything about Dragon Lee in the last like couple weeks, couple months. Is he Intercontinental Championship mix? Is that what that is? Oh fuck, of course.
Redemption tour. My White Guilt redemption tour.
Yeah, actually, Jesus Christ, man. White Guilt after I literally like tried my hardest to be as racist as I could. It's not even AJ Tax ran out. They just found somebody that they could push with the fucking Hispanic, not even Hispanic heritage, but the lineage now. Now that Gable has been fake wearing this mask for an entire fucking year and he lost it, we can use him instead of the actual fucking Latinos on the roster. Oh, son off the field. It's time to stop watching. Korea lost.
Uh-oh.
I mean, listen, man. They already got scored on in the worst way humanly possible, but
I thought it was still 0-0.
No, that's why I was like, that nigga needs to be fired. Because their keeper, the keeper jumped up to catch the ball, fell on his mans, dropped the ball, them niggas lobbed it in.
Nice.
That guy needs to be fired.
A weapon to defeat Metal Gear.
Fucking...
To defeat our sorry-ass keeper. Somebody else is taking on the worst.
Like, it's just crazy. But, yeah, so, as you know, this is, unlike, I believe the original mixed tags, where it's literally just, you can just do whatever. I believe this is the WWE mixed tag, where women are only allowed to, hard interact with women, and men, let's see, Iguana and Vice do the hip attacks in the corner. We have a spine, but everybody's wearing green, by the way. Like, Joaquin Wild is in black, but you've got Iguana who's green, Lola Vice is wearing green because of Iguana, and La Hiedra wears green because, you know, Hiedra is Ivy in Spanish. So everybody's just wearing green. But she's not even wearing, like, real green. Like, the mask is green, and she's wearing, like, a tan top. Like, it's weird. But, let's see, what else do we have here? We have a super kick by Wild, the springboard moonsault misses, and then we get the electric chair style DDT by Iguana for 3. It wasn't a bad match at all. I think for AAA's TV main event, I think that it was... I'm not a fan of Lola Vice, but she wasn't awful in this match. I mean, she's not awful in general. I just didn't want her holding the NXT Championship. And I've been on record saying this. I'm not looking for Lola Vice, not than her others. Let's see. So after the match, everybody gets chippy. It's a brawl. Las Toxicas come out to make the save, and they stomp out Lola Vice, which draws out Bailey and Catalina, and then everybody else in Las Toxicas gets thrown out, and Flammer is left 3v1, but eventually she is saved by Maravilla, and that's how the show ends. Is baby faces and heels staring down. Not a bad AAA. But I can definitely feel the like we're getting into the territory of AAA, where it's starting to need that second hour. Like, it's bite sized now, and you get some cool stuff here and there, but it's starting to desperately need that second hour. Normally I wouldn't say this, but it feels like nothing happens on this show. Like, you get 3 matches. Not even 3 matches, sorry. You get 3, like, advertised segments on the show every week. And sometimes it's not even all matches. Like, there was I forgot what week that was. I think it was the week before Noche de los Grandes. it was the advertised thing was like the Pagano talking segment. That was like the main event of the show, which is insane.
Yeah.
Like the Pagano face to face being the Pagano and Psycho Clown face to face being the main event of an hour-long show. It's like asking to piss me the fuck off.
Like, buddy, what the fuck are you doing?
Like that, like talking segment being the main of my hour-long show, I think is egregious. Like if you want to do that, you gotta have a 2-hour show. You gotta give me something worth it. Like here, I at least got the cool Galeno squash. I got the trios match that wasn't too great. Like it was good, but it wasn't like it wasn't something that I was really looking for. And then I got the mixed tag match, with mixed tag team championship match, which is cool. So Dominion 614 in Osaka-jo opened with Sanada and Konosuke Takeshita. New Japan World Television Championship. This match, it makes me feel a certain way. Because Sanada's body has very much given up on him, but he is not ready to give up. Which I commend, but he walks around like Naito walks around. And if you understand what that means, that guy's body is done. That guy's body does not want to go through anymore. It's time to stop. Like he walks so gingerly and roughly down the fucking ramp. Like he has a cool entrance, don't get me wrong. The entrance for this match was him doing the Faces of Sanada. So it was like he had stand-ins that had all his previous looks. So his looks in Los Ingobernables before he was unitless. What's the word? When he was in Just Five Guys, and then, you know, House of Torture, they had all his looks, all his championships. Amazing fucking entrance. But like his body is, he has a whole thing with the pain in his body and arms. His one arm is smaller than the other because of a condition he has. His knees don't fucking work. Like it's very hard for me to watch Sanada and be happy. Like his performance isn't awful. His performance is actually pretty good. But it's knowing that, like, the thing I said about Brian Cage, where it looks like his skin hurts, nigga, watching Sanada move, his entire body hurts at every time of the fucking day. Like, there's no way that you can tell me that he is comfortable at any point of the day. It's not even that his body is running on fumes. Like, his body sounds like when you turn the fucking car with 200,000 miles on. Like it doesn't look good, and I know it doesn't feel good. I don't need to be in that guy's body to know that it does not feel good. But wrestling is something that he loves and he wants to do it. So I mean, the match was cool. We had the fucking El Kabong spot where they used the guitar, but it was like, much like most things in Japan, it doesn't look like it was like gimmicked properly. So you just see Sanada hit this nigga Takeshita with this guitar, and it just like it cracks basically. Like when you use it in the States and in Europe or whatever, when you use the guitar, it explodes, right? Like the whole point is that it's hollowed out and explodes, and there's powder in it, so you get the big visual.
Yeah.
This was an actual fucking guitar, and he hit this thing in the head with.
Okay, CTE, nigga, you already know what it is.
Son, he hits this nigga with an acoustic guitar, and the only hole in it was where that nigga's head made contact.
Good God.
I just looked, because I'm in disbelief, because they've done this before, and I hate it every time, man. But we have a really cool, so Takeshita hits that reverse power driver thing that he does, the cradle driver, and instead of going for the wheelbarrow suplex, he picks Sanada up and goes directly into the Blue Thunder Bomb for 2. That was fucking awesome. And I love that he's starting to get creative and having fun with getting in these Blue Thunder Bombs. Let's see. Yeah, he uses the spray, he uses the guitar, it only gets 2. Raging Fire is blocked. We get the Hammerlock blocked. Takeshita hits Egoist. Sanada gets the Dragon Sleeper, but it's rolled into Raging Fire for 3. So like I said, this was a match that I think would have been a lot better, obviously, if Sanada's body was up to snuff. But I mean, it's passable for you know, how long would you say this was? I didn't look at times, but I would say for like a 10 to like 12 minute little match that they had in the opener or pre-show, whatever you want to call it. Because for whatever reason, New Japan World TV title is like nothing. It's like the shit on the ground trophy. I mean, it doesn't help that the fucking thing is brown, but yeah, like it's actually the shit on the ground title. Like the way WWE treats that fucking speed title is how this TV title is treated.
Yeah, I mean, anytime I hear fucking TV title, shit don't even sound prestigious.
But it should. Like, especially if you're running weekly TV, right? Like, if you're running weekly TV, It makes sense. New Japan having one is kind of like, all right, you guys just wanted to make another a belt for shitters, and that's fine. Because New Japan isn't broadcast on TV, and it's not like they're gonna record special matches to air on TV. There, like you just have the tours, so it's just such a weird title to have. But I'm gonna speed through the rest of this because there's a lot of stuff on this show that doesn't fucking matter. El Fantasma and Jake Lee and No DQ. It's two. We talked about it a bit in the Discord, and Prof was like, "What the fuck? This is even on the show. What the fuck do these niggas do?" I said, "Listen, they're guys that have tenure in the company. Well, at least LP. LP and Chase Owens are guys that have tenure in the company. They're leftover guys from the boom period." So that's why they're still here. And Jake Lee Japan likes Jake Lee. I still haven't found out why, but Japan very much likes Jake Lee. Let's see. We had Jake Lee winning. He knocked out LP and then choked him out for the we had a tag match in Taichi and Yuya Uemura versus Zack Sabre Jr. and Ryohei Oiwa. I like this match. I like this match simply because I just like all four guys in it. I think that Uemura and Oiwa are like ready to be in. Like Geto should be doing everything in his power to get Oiwa and Uemura into these spots for the global championship, for the fucking never open weight championship. Like there's no reason that Oiwa or Uemura aren't the fucking never open weight champion right now. Don't get me wrong. I wish no ill will on Aaron Wolf. I think Aaron Wolf is a good prospect for New Japan to have. I don't think him and House of Torture should be fighting over the never open weight. I think whatever they're doing over there can be dealt with on the front end of the card. Like instead of having this tag match here, I think the House of Torture versus Aaron Wolf and somebody from Hontai should be at the beginning of these.
Right.
And it should be Uemura and Oiwa killing each other in a fucking 18-minute match where they're hitting each other as hard as they can for this fucking never open weight title. But this is a cool match because Taichi and ZSJ used to be dangerous techers in Suzuki-gun. And then you have their respective young guys. Oiwa is one of two young guys in TMDK, and Uemura is young guy back from Excursion that's teamed up with the older Taichi. So let's see. We get Oiwa has Uemura in an abdominal stretch. He turns it into a pump handle suplex. Zack and Taichi go in. They go blow for blow. Let's see. TMDK hit Taichi with the fuck you combo, where it's literally just like, leg kick, body shot, fucking head kick. They hit that nigga. Yeah, so they hit a neck twist, and the neck twist that fucking Julia tried to do, and Charlotte was like, I don't know what this is, even though you're supposed to know what it is.
Yeah.
So that's actually like one of Zack's like not patented, but it's one of the moves that he uses a lot. He goes for that and big ass fucking 200-something pound Oiwa.
Ew.
Let's see. The finish comes about. Oiwa swings wildly and gets locked in a sit down cradle for 3. Zack and Yuya go face to face. Then he and Taichi go basically have a conversation where it's like, yo, you gotta get that little young nigga before he get himself in trouble. And then at the end, Taichi rips his pants off because he also is a proponent of breakaway pants. And he didn't do it in the match, so he said, you know what? As a treat, and because I got the win, I will rip my pants off. We've got El Desperado, but yeah, it seemed like nobody liked this fucking match. I mean, I think a lot of people just hate Despy because they think he's lazy and shitty and fat now. But I mean, it wasn't really bad. Like they did the things that you would expect them to do. We're getting corkscrew plunges from Mystico, springboard runners, the step up arm drag. We get a spear from Despy to fight off the onslaught from Mystico. We get the C4 off the top. Mystico ends up going for a head the head scissors Rana, and instead he gets stuck in a dragon screw, and then he ends up in numero dos, which is the elevated what's the word? It's the elevated stretch muffler with the bow and arrow, and Mystico gives up almost immediately. Like there was dissonance in the match. It definitely wasn't the best match from either guy, but I mean it wasn't like terrible. Like the way that niggas talk about it, they made it seem like Despy dropped Mystico on his fucking head and concussed him or something. So after that, I said it was a weirdish match. It felt like it never left first gear. Like it was very much guys going slow. So after that, we got the G1 participants announced. For A block, it's Takeshita, Yoda Sonata, Shingo Takagi, Jake Lee, Bolton Oleg is back from injury, Hiroki Goto, and so far from B block, it's Callum Newman, who is the IWGP champion, Zack Sabre Jr., Shooter Shota Umino, Yuya Uemura, Red Narita, Drilla Maloney, and Gabe Kidd, which was a notable pop. I guess not necessarily a pop, but like notable confusion. And then there were three empty spots in both blocks, and two of them are going to qualifiers from each block, and one from each is going to be the winners of the heavyweight tag match. The heavyweight tag team champions will be seeded into the tournament accordingly. So we talked about Aaron Wolf and Ren Narita. I'm not going to go into it. As you can expect, it was fucking House of Torture nonsense. The referee goes down and 17 niggas walk out. But Aaron Wolf ends up winning this. He ends up hitting an Exploder Uranagi and the Olympic Slam for 3. So we have a new Never Openweight champion. This is Wolf's second Never Openweight championship. He won the first one from Evil, and now he's beating Narita. I hope that this experiment is done. I understand that you want to put him in the EXP farm, and House of Torture is probably the best faction or the best unit for you to do it with. We gotta fucking cut it out. It's done now. It's been 5 months. Call it. He's got to do something else. He's got to team with somebody, or he's got to defend that Never Openweight against a guy like Uemura or Oiwa. It's time. Hurry up. Don't piss me off. Let's see. Another 9/11 on the weekend for people. I have no dog in this fight, but I do like 3 out of 4 guys in this match. It's United Empire, it's Knockout Brothers, it's the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Championship. Knockout Brothers was an acquired taste for... Holy fuck, man. Knockout Brothers was an acquired taste for me, simply because Yuto Ice running around screaming, big up.
Bumbleclot.
Yeah, and Bumbleclot is definitely like... That's something that I either had to get. I mean, at least he's not saying Bumbleclot anymore. Like we've transitioned past it. I don't know how you transition. Like usually that's like the last part of the transformation. But yeah, and I like Great Okan. Hinari I'm indifferent on. I think Hinari is a great talent, but at the same time, like he's very much like a guy. He's a very good tag guy because you can't really use him for anything else. This match could have been a lot better. It did feel like it ran a bit fucking long. Like it was kind of insane. Let's see. Oscar was a fucking big part of why I think this match felt good to watch. Because as a big man, he's definitely more unique. Like if you want to go back in time to like Test in WWF from like the 90s or whatever, he's like the not super mobile, but mobile in a sense of he's really fucking tall, and it doesn't look like it hurts for him to move. Like you look at tall guys now, the guys that are like 6'11", maybe 7 foot in wrestling, it looks like it hurts for them to move. Now, I don't think Oscar is that tall. I think he's maybe like 6'7", 6'8", but he moves very well, and everything he does, like he's very much a hit from the dojo. Like, well, obviously he wouldn't be on the show if he wasn't, but he's definitely him and Bolton Oleg are like some of the best people to come out of the dojo. Because I remember seeing him when he was a rookie. He looked completely different at the time. He had a really shitty haircut. You know how you're when you're a young lion, you're in like the black trunks and the fucking black boots, and you know when you're 6'8", being in trunks and boots, you look like a giant fucking baby. So yeah, man. I mean, I never thought that he would pan out the way he did, especially because like big guys just don't really pan out in wrestling because you only ever have like one niche, and that's being a giant. It's why Big Show's booking was like for 20 years so fucking bad, because it's just like, what can you do if this guy isn't a dominant killer? He's just a fucking asshole. Like, you can't do anything with him. He doesn't allow you to do anything because he's just so fucking. But we've got a combination power bomb for 2. Okan makes the save. Ice ends up throwing Hanare into the ropes, and he ends up getting a fucking E Honda style headbutt. Hanare hits him with a thrust kick, and this nigga does the fucking CTE cell. He's got the fucking arms up. Let's see. Okan uses a chair. They get Rampage for 2. Oscar breaks it up and then admonishes the referee for not seeing the chair. Oscar stops Okan from using the chair and then attempts to use it. Ref takes it from him. Okan then kicks the chair into Oscar, and then they hit the claw bomb for 3 onto Yuto Ice for new. And then as Okan is going to use a chair to fucking scramble Yuto Ice's brain, Oscar covers him, and Okan uses the chair to wear him out. We've got the IWGP Global Championship 3-way. Drilla Maloney, Shota Umino, and Andrade El Idolo. This match was cool. I really don't have anything to say about it. I feel like everybody played their role. But at the same time, like, this match was very much supposed to be just Drilla versus Shota for the title. Andrade was very much just a set piece, so that he could get pinned and nobody else. So, let's see. We get the message for 2. We get the feint elbow from Andrade on the Shooter. We get a spear from Maloney. He's feeling it. The crowd is behind him. They want him to win. It's not they don't care about Shooter, but they very much have their guy in this match, and that's Drilla. So, let's see. Shooter ends up executing him. He gets him from the front, and it only gets a 1 because, you know, fighting spirit. We get a super lariat from Shooter. Andrade cradles Shooter for 2. The message is blocked into a DDT. And then we get second chapter for 3. Shota Umino finally has a career title win in New Japan. After years and months of getting dropped on his head since becoming the Roughneck. Let's see. Drilla did try. He did try to break it up, but he literally wasn't in time. Like, as they count 3, he's like inches away from reaching over and shoving him off. So, we get a show of respect between Drilla and Shooter. Before Shooter can say anything into the mic, he's attacked by the Samoan Hoodie. Who else is it but this bald fuck? Gabe Kidd is back in New Japan. Everybody's booing as they should. Hate this fucking guy.
Demon home!
He hits a power driver on the Shooter. He berates Drilla for respecting Shooter. Gabe lets Shooter know that he was never a Death Rider. He's not the standard. He then slags off on Tanahashi and calls him a crybaby bitch, basically. And Tanahashi is just ashamed because this is the guy that, you know, he put himself on the line for Gabe Kidd, and this is how Gabe Kidd repays him.
Oh yes.
He says fuck the WWE. He starts to say fuck AEW. He's like, wait, no, that's the wrong one. Sorry. Fuck New Japan. He spits on the line mark, and we cut Tanahashi. Tanahashi is fucking heartbroken because this was his white boy pet project.
That's what you fucking get. Look at what you want to have.
And Gabe said that he wasn't at home getting fat and wanking. Well, he was beaten off, but he was getting in shape too. So I don't know. You got to do with that what you will.
All right, I'll rescind my Demon Home State.
No. What happened?
Man, what's up with these fucking Brits and being fucking sex obsessed weirdos, man?
I mean, that's kind of all there is to do over there.
That's not true. You can go down to the Jamaican spot, get you a nice little beef patty.
Yeah, and then what?
That's it.
No, that's not
That's a
it.
good day to me. No, that's a good day to me. That's
No,
a
no,
great day
no.
to me. As
Sorry.
a matter of fact, that's a great day to me.
I'm sure, man.
That's a great day, as a matter of fact, nigga. I'm
Uh,
done. So I guess.
Yo beats Doki for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. I could talk about it, but I'm not going to. Anyway, I'm not reading that. But I could go into the details of this match. I'm not going to because House of Torture. Big thing that happened in this match is that Doki. Let's see. Doki destroys. Or no, sorry. Sho ends up at ringside. They try to jump Yo, and Wato comes in. Also, if you look at the fits of Wato and Kosei Fujita, this is like peak. How do I say this without sounding? I mean, it's racist either way, but like, if you ever see how they design certain Japanese characters, with the fucking button down over the long sleeve shirt. You know the look I'm talking about. I don't know how else to describe it. It's like the skater look. Skater/punk look. Where it's the fucking long sleeves, with the button down shirt over it, and you're wearing like either cargos or fucking whatever the fuck pants. Like, that's what these niggas are dressed. The fits are hard, don't get me wrong. This shit's is tough. But Wato gets his head blown open by Yo by accident. Let's see. We get direct drive for 3. And then Tanahashi gets involved. Cause they're gonna use some like fucking stick to beat the shit out of Yo. Tanahashi does his best power walk to go get the stick, and then Sho dumps him over the fucking guardrail. So Mr. President taking bumps in retirement, even though he shouldn't. Nigga, they dumped him over that guardrail and the camera cut away so fast.
This is Danielson's fault.
Oh my god. So, let's see. Yeah. So Sho stares Yo down, says he wants a title. Yo shoves him down, and he goes over to pander to Fujita, who he beat in the Best of the Super Juniors final, because he wants him more than he wants Sho, obviously, because Sho is a piece of shit. Sho attacks. Wato erases Sho. Wato picks up the title, and now this prompts Fujita to get in the ring because he feels like he's cutting him in line. So now we have our 3 contenders. We have Sho, we have Wato, we have Fujita. And then, while everybody's arguing, they all get attacked by United Empire's Francesco Akira, and that's so he ends up almost getting hit with direct drive by Yo. Dude, fuck, man! That was the best shot they had. Fuck. And then Yo announces the Yo Games for his 4 contenders. So what I assume is that it's probably going to be a series of singles matches. It's probably going to be any combination of the 4 in 2 singles matches. Or I guess 3 singles matches to find out who the number 1 contender is. And then in your main event, Yota Tsuji defeats Callum Newman to win the IWGP Heavyweight Championship for a 2nd time. This match was cool. It got into the 2nd gear, but it was absolutely hampered by the fact that on a belly to, at least everybody's saying it was a belly to belly in the corner, because if you look, there's a belly to belly, there's an exploder in the corner, I guess overhead belly to belly in the corner, and as he hits the mat, Callum grabs his shoulder immediately. So then let's see, we have the I forgot what the fuck happened. There was something, because I wrote this down. Oh, I know what it was. Okay, yeah, no. So they're on the apron, and Newman tries to put Tsuji through the table, and he does it in like the most dangerous way possible, and everybody's like, holy fuck. What, why? Of all ways. It doesn't happen, of course. But then we get something arguably worse, where Callum goes for Excalibur, which is the leaping double stomp, and Tsuji then takes a face first bump, off the apron, onto the table, rolls onto the floor, and hits his head on the fucking guardrail. There was a short range Gene Blast, and then we get a new modified. It looks almost like the most insane thing you've ever seen, but it's a modified Gene Blast spear where Tsuji runs at you, he spears you, but then he goes for like a teardrop suplex as well. Like it's the most insane thing in motion. It looks absolutely fucking awesome. It also looks dangerous as shit and nuts, but it's awesome. Trust me, it's awesome. Let's see. So Suji then says, after the match, that he thought the new era was his, and now that Callum is here, that he's a freak of nature because he didn't expect him to be that strong. He talks about the new he said that they've been talking about the new, or he's been talking about the new generation, but the new generation is here now. Like, they're the now generation, and he's determined and ready to shoulder the company and to carry it into the future. He says something about, or he asked the locker room if they're ready and who's ready next to step up, and then he actually has to say into the mic, that does not mean to come out here. I'm not calling nobody out. Because in New Japan, niggas really do just walk out on your time at the end of the show and say, yeah, I'm next. What the fuck do you mean you're next, man? Go to the back. He's like, hey, that's not no type of key for nobody to come out here. Please go away. So backstage, he talks about how next up is the G1. He wants to be the first IWGP champion to win the G1. I have to fact check that. I don't think it's been done for obvious reasons because it looks nuts. That's what I was supposed to do. I fucking forgot. I was supposed to look up if anyone has won the G1 with the title. But he says he's ready to lead. He says that being at the forefront means getting the greater resistance. And then the new move that I talked about earlier is now called, I believe it's Wildfire. Or no, sorry. It's called Fire Blaster. His new theme is called Wildfire. Right? Am I tripping? Where does it say this shit? I could have sworn I wrote that down. But yeah, he applauds Callum for countering his Gene Blast. He loves this ring. He loves it. He basically... He's saying all the things that you're supposed to say as a guy that comes up in the New Japan system, that this is his ring, this is his company, not in like the derogatory ways of, oh, you know, you niggas can't be here, but in the way of he wants to lead this company into the future, and he wants to make sure, and he wants to restore the power that the Lion Mark once had. He even addresses like people getting signed away from New Japan. He wants to make the company stronger. So people don't just, you know, sign away all their top talent. Because that's what's been happening for years. Yeah, and that was Dominion. Like I said, if you look at the card at a glance, like, you can definitely take your time watching this. But I like the main even though Callum got hurt. I think the main was cool when it was going. The triple threat is very good. I think that I like the tag match a lot. And the Sonata match, I mean, it's not a bad watch, but you can very much just look at Sonata and tell that this is like, it's taking everything for him to do this. Even though it doesn't look like he's struggling that much, his body hurts. His body very much hurts. Now, I've got one more thing. I went over to Noah real quick because I heard people talking about the Good Brothers versus Manabu Soya and Yuki Ino. This was the Neo Global Tag League 2026 final. And the only thing I have to say about this is that this is like this is like an old school tag match, old school wrestling tag match, where it's 4 like heavyweight guys just swinging on each other. No fancy moves, no fancy combinations. It's, I'm going to hit you as hard as I can, you hit me as hard as you can. And whoever's left standing at the end of this, you just figure it the fuck out. So, I also wrote in my notes that this is what Hank and Tank probably should be. It should be fucking Bull in China Shop offense. Kind of like the Creeds were, where it's just like you just hit the guy as hard as you can. Let's see. Soya and Ino do end up winning. And they're confronted by Naito and Bushi because they're the current GHC heavyweight tag team champions. And that's that. That was the main event of that show. I didn't watch anything else because nothing else interested me. So, we are now in the collision zone. It's collision. It's summer blockbuster.
Yippee.
Oh, you like this one? I thought you liked this one.
I mean, I have fucked with it a little bit, but it was like very much like it's as if the company itself was like, nigga, take me to Forbidden Door already. And it's
Yeah,
like,
take me past Forbidden Door.
You have an entire summer blockbuster right here. Like last year's summer blockbuster was really good. What was it? Last summer blockbuster, we got fucking Ospreay versus Swerve in that awesome ass match, and it's like this one, it's like, oh, buddy, Oh, buddy.
Yeah, no, this one was very much housekeeping because a lot of things either went wrong or we're trying to build a pay-per-view that we very much don't fucking want. I don't know, man. It's like we are absolutely at the point of the AEW season where they've given up. Like this is very much their Survivor Series. They're at that point in their calendar where he very much just wants to fucking get to Wembley and then do what he needs to do from there. Wow, that guy got fucking pulled down and they didn't call it? What the fuck are we even doing? I mean, the game's over, man. This shit sucks. Mexico did end up winning, or it does end up winning, but I mean, this fucking sucks, man. But in the opener, we have Kenny Omega versus Bad Dude Tito. I mean, don't get me wrong. This was one of those games where it's just like either person wins, it's cool. But to see the goal happen in the dumbest way humanly possible is just fucking upsetting. Like if Mexico had like legitimately just shit on that nigga and scored, them niggas is throwing beer and cups in the crowd. God damn.
Niggas is pissed.
Them niggas is lit. Nah, fuck that. They in Mexico. Them niggas is lit.
Oh, oops.
Okay, yeah, but Kenny Omega versus Bad Dude Tito in the opener. This is fucking awesome. I did see discourse on Twitter with people going, "Who the fuck is Bad Dude Tito?" Okay, and that sparked new controversy of why the fuck don't you guys just Google people when they say them on TV?
Yes, that's why they have the names up, guys. What the fuck?
Like, I don't know how this is like a conversation point. Like, yes, AEW should tell you who these people are, but at the same time, like, do some fucking due diligence if you're gonna watch the show. Like, there's nothing wrong with doing your fucking due diligence, man. So Tito comes out strong. He's whooping Kenny. Kenny responds by knocking him to the floor, hitting a house show. We get a Dragonplex into the Kamigoye for 2. We get a V-trigger into the One-Winged Angel for 3. This was a short, sweet, and perfect TV-style match. I'm telling you, we need a lot more matches like this, where we don't, like, I don't mind having the fucking long-style matches. There was a match later where I was just like, okay, you guys gotta fucking pack this up soon. This is Kenny's 90-second win. 90-second win. He puts over his match with Zack. He says he's going to rebuild based off of beating Zack, basically. Like, beating Zack is his ticket to the, I almost said IWGP. That's not true. Or, I mean, he implies that as well, by the way. Well, on Dynamite, he implies that, but...
going back to another one?
But here, he implies that beating Zack will basically make him #1 contender. I don't know how that works, but... I guess that's Kenny Omega math, right? That's math that I can't understand because I'm not an EVP.
Of course.
Maybe Swerve is wrong to something. Man, maybe Swerve don't look too crazy trying to take this nigga's power.
Nah, because I fucking do whatever the fuck I want. Why wouldn't I?
Yeah, this nigga said if I beat ZSJ at Forbidden Door, I'm #1 contender. Yeah, Swerve was right about y'all elite niggas, boy. Because what the fuck? That nigga doesn't even work here.
I beat a nigga. I get contendership just by everybody universally agreeing. That boy is nice though. You know
that boy nice math will always trump everything else. It's like do that nigga call offense, man. It's just that shit is just listen, man. No, it's one of them things you just gotta put up with.
I could pass it to my nigga in the corner who's wide open and you know he always hits those corner threes.
Or I could fucking force it.
Us, and get my bucket that way. Like what?
Or I can force it and potentially turn the ball over because it just wasn't worth it.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that though. Nah, I'll get it.
Yeah.
What?
Thank you, De'Aaron Fox. Nigga said, I thought I would beat him. Fam, you thought you would beat him and then go for a layup in a contested game with the shot clock off?
Gonna fucking kill you, big bro.
Like, come the fuck on, man. Where are the thoughts? But anyway, we get an Aussie Open promo. They say, Fletcher says that Davis isn't in the finals because of Konosuke Takeshita. Calls the guy a jealous ex-girlfriend. He says he can't keep out of his business. They want revenge. Fletcher is headhunting the international title. Okada strolls in and says he wants to bring the international title back to the family. And then their thing is that they yell Protocata really fucking loud. Like, that's their thing. That's the only thing that's bonding them together is his stupid fucking ship name.
Protocol, like, all right.
Like the
fucking dweebs,
the
bro.
alleged mutual disdain for Takeshita and this fucking ship name is what's bonding these two niggas together. So the
Good
first of
God.
two qualifiers for the survival of the fittest, and I'll talk about it right now. I really don't like this. I don't like that you aired a promo for 6 people in the 6-person match, and now it's qualifiers. It's a 6-person match. You showed me 6 people. Why are there qualifiers? Who the fuck else is in this tournament then? Or not tournament. Who the fuck else is in these qualifiers? Because if you have 6 contenders, and you make them do singles matches, that's 3 contenders now. Where the fuck are the other 3 even coming from? Mind you, this shit is in 2 weeks. This shit is on the fucking July 1st Dynamite. So they've got Collision. I think I read the spoilers for Collision. And I think they did do one. I could be wrong. But they've got the 24th, then the 27th, and then actually, do they have the 27th? Are we doing Collision on the Saturday before Collision Door? No, that's what it is. Sorry, it is Collision Door. I fucking coined a perfect term for what this year's Forbidden Door is. It's Collision Door. Fucking assholes. But yeah, we've got Hikaru Shida and Zeta Steel. This match isn't bad. This shit. What's the deadlock clip? I don't got nothing to say, but this shit bad though. Yo, I love Hikaru Shida. I love Zeta Steel. Whatever the fuck y'all were doing in this match, it was not it, man. Oh, it was this match. Holy fuck! Literally the second match on the after I go from fucking Kenny Omega and Bad Dude Tito to being a fucking a quick, cool. There isn't a Collision scheduled for the 27th. That's what I thought. Okay, so they'll probably just figure it out by Dynamite or something. I don't know. Maybe they'll put it on 0 hour, knowing Tony Khan, because Tony Khan loves using the pre-shows for fucking house cleaning or housekeeping. So who knows? But yeah, I'm flip-flopping on this match because it felt long because it's like the Mystico match. It never really left that fucking first gear. And also like the Mystico match, it ended with a submission where you looked at it and you were just like, this is the worst submission I've ever fucking seen in my life. Like, don't get me wrong, Numero Dos is a good finisher. I'm more so talking about what Shida did here. This fucking scorpion, arm hold, whatever. Don't do this shit again. I'm not playing with you. Don't do this shit again. Y'all need to have somebody screen your moves before you do them. Because I'm starting to get pissed off with everybody just doing shit because they thought it was cool. Like, somebody from the company should be screening y'all new moves. Because we can't allow this shit on TV. Especially when y'all can't do it. Because she bends Shorty's leg back, and then she's struggling to get, like, the other part of this fucking move in. Please, bro.
Yeah, and her getting the hand is Zeta Steel, like, not, like, being like, all right, let me just let my shit go limp and help you out. It's a little crazy.
Like, come on, bro. Just go home. Go to the finish. This shit sucked, man.
Because I don't even think I think it was supposed to be, like, across her neck or something. Like, it was supposed to go around her head, and then she was supposed to have her leg and her arm both.
Nigga,
like,
I seen her scorpion in Shorty's leg, and I looked away.
Because
I seen that, and I said, this can't be nothing good.
Yeah, I know you like this next segment, though.
Like, this can't be nothing good, man. Just, what the fuck ever. Alright, so Lexi's with the ops. Bowen starts talking, and Hook says, yo, shut the fuck up. Damn, nigga, shut up. Bowen's got a good baby face from where he's like, yeah, you know, Samoa Joe put us on the right path, and with violence, we're gonna use violence to take shit over because we're the ops, we're gonna be standing on top. And then nigga says, yo, niggas in attendance, y'all stand up and clap for the ops. Nigga Hook said, man, if you don't shut the fuck up, damn, bro, shut up. That nigga said, you are not the leader of the ops. You need to shut your ass up and just sit there.
I don't know what's up with Bull.
Nah, I do.
I
Because
don't
this
know. I
nigga
don't
should
know.
not be in my fucking faction. Get out of here.
You didn't recruit anybody. What the fuck do you mean?
Yeah, and I wasn't gonna recruit him, and then here come fucking Joe.
You didn't get a single fucking person.
Nah, they was right. Joe did not expect this nigga to be able to recruit anybody. And then Bowen was literally throwing himself at the group, and Joe said, yeah, why the fuck not, man? This shit is bleak anyway, why not?
He got good Graps. I don't see why not. He got a little bit too much heart, but like we can fix that.
So, the first of like I think 3 squash matches on this show. We've got the Rascals against Aaron and Austin Atlas. You know what it is, the smoke show. They introduce Myron Reed and Kevin Knight for the TNT Championship. I need more of this. Whatever this is, give me this shit again.
Holy shit, Myron Reed.
Myron Reed has always been one of my favorite people to watch. Like, I've seen Myron Reed on and off, but when I saw him versus Leon Slater at that TNA pay-per-view last year, I was like, yeah, it's solidified. I am a Myron Reed guy. I am a Myron Reed enjoyer. His style is fucking insane. There's no reason that you should purposely be going for a cutter from the ring to the floor, but
it should look cool though.
Yeah, look cool, and then you realize, oh, that's like straight back from like the ring to the floor. That's like 6 feet. That's a fucking flat back bump from 6 feet up. That's not good.
We take those though. We're not afraid of no flat back bumps.
Yeah. No. But this is something that I need more of. Like I need these guys again. Like you can't not do this shit again. Like nigga, if this was me, I'm turning this shit into a best of 3. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm having fucking. I would turn this into a best of 3 for the TNT Championship. If you win 2-1, that shit is yours, nigga. Or a best of 5 even. You can turn this into a best of 5 series for the TNT Championship.
Feed the streets for months.
Yeah, man. Like this is we getting fired anyway. Fuck it. I'm saying run this shit back, bro. Because these guys are brilliant together. Because it's like watching the same. What is it? It's like in an RPG that has builds. It's the same character but built in 2 different fucking trees.
Yep.
Like Kevin Knight was built in fucking athleticism, and Myron Reed was built in like fucking dexterity or whatever.
Oh hell yeah! Shit is crazy, bro.
Like the shit, it's just super fucking cool.
Nigga, that's Stun Dog Millionaire. Oh my god.
This shit was awesome, man.
Thing of beauty.
That nigga went for that tope, and he said, "Yo, come here." That shit was tough, man.
Oh my god, this shit was so fucking good.
We got the damn F5 flatliner, bro. Nah,
that was tough, man.
These are 2 guys that their styles complement each other more so than him and Speedball, because Speedball I feel is too clean. Like a lot of his moves and a lot of things that he does feel too clean versus the like raw athleticism that Kevin Knight uses in his moves, and Myron Reed is similar to Knight in that. Oh no, that Uranage is clean. I like that. I like that he's changed it. I mean, don't get me wrong, he can still use the UFO splash, but I do like that he's using something else.
Yeah,
man. That shit is crazy. He went for that damn cut. He went for the feint into the cutter, and he got his fucking back blown out. Nah, doing that into that Uranage for 3 is awesome. We get a Divine Dominion promo. And you know what it is. It's them calling out anyone. Hello, are there tag teams in this company? Hello. Show me my opponent. And then we get a heartfelt Maya World promo. I'm not gonna lie. If Tony Khan can hear me now, just do it, man. You're not gonna be able to do this shit again. Just do it.
I think he might, bro.
The star. Like I was thinking about it watching this promo, because this is like the first thing I did today was watch this fucking promo. Just do it, bro. Like this is another one of those things where the time is right. Just do it. I don't know what your plans originally were for this tournament, but this shit ended up in the fucking street. Just do it, man. Like, legitimately, just do it. I have nothing. You know what to do, bro. Don't piss me off. Just do it. Let's see. We have Athena in action. She kills Tiara James. Attacks her post-match. And then Maya World makes the save, but ends up getting blindsided as well. And then ends up getting, I guess, stomped headfirst into the title. We get a demand promo.
Oh, forgot about those niggas.
Oh, did you?
Oh, yeah.
Fucker. Hold on. Yeah, Ricochet wants the international championship now too. So I mean, there's that. Like, I'm not sure why he wants that one instead of the one that isn't being held by the guy double his fucking height and weight. It's like, bro, no, because like Ricochet's whole thing is that he is pussy. Why are you targeting the guy that kills people? Like, bro, I don't understand. Your whole thing is that you are pussy and you don't want to fight nobody that's like crazy strong. But you said you want to fight Takeshita? Like, you seen that Takeshita got beat up by 70 niggas? Oh, well, I beat Chris Jericho. Fam, please. Like, I get that delusion is your thing. Let's reel it back a little bit, please. Beating Chris Jericho and going up against the fucking Alpha is just not... It just doesn't happen.
I think I got my fastball back. I should be good.
Fam, he's gonna grip your head and it's gonna look crazy. Like, it's gonna be straight palm to the top of your head and it's just, everything's just gonna go black.
I should be good. I got my fastball back. I beat Jericho.
You seen that fucking forearm? I know you seen that forearm.
Oh, I hate fucking... Not Toby Leno. What's this other Bishop Khan? I don't know what he's doing here.
He put the hand over his face.
I don't know what he's doing here. It's pissing me off.
That's no, Ricochet got them niggas watching cartoons now, man. It's over.
Can I blame Jalen Brunson? Am I allowed to do that?
Yeah, actually you can. Absolutely. Okay. These aren't New York niggas, but yeah, you absolutely can.
He got just the mustache. Oh, fuck with Bishop Khan. It's so funny.
Nah, them niggas is dope. It's just nobody's doing anything because he doesn't have a plan for anybody.
Oh my goodness. I mean, I can understand him not having a plan for Ricochet because it's like, nigga, I gave you a lot, and you got put on TNT.
But you didn't give him nothing. Nigga fought the Hurt Syndicate for 6 months.
That's a lot, bro. Them niggas that gets the audience engaged.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Everybody get the fuck out of here.
It's so funny that nigga gave Ricochet like a 2-month singles run with a fucking feud with Swerve Strickland and said, you know what? I think I'm good, bro.
I think it's peaked here. Oh, you think so?
I think I'm good, bro. I think
this is as good as it's gonna get.
We're gonna put you in a faction. We're gonna give you Bishop Khan and Tolia.
We're gonna give you 2 really fucking cool guys, and you're never gonna be in the tag division whatsoever.
Yeah, you kind of gonna be their mouthpiece, honestly. Like, what about my wrestling? How about multi-mans?
We have trios titles. We have trios titles. We have tag titles. We've got like titles under the sun for y'all to like challenge for, and you guys just don't do fucking anything. Like, you're not gonna win anything. You're not even gonna be in contention for these belts, fam. The conglomeration are begging for people to fight, and Ricochet's talking about he's going to go chase the dragon. Move, man. You niggas can beat the fucking conglomeration.
Nah, how about I go after Kudosuke Takeshita?
Like, what are we saying? Where's the self-control?
Bossman said I'm back allowed in singles. I'm shooting for the biggest top dog that I can.
You didn't even pick Kevin Knight, bro. Like, Kevin Knight is out here not fighting people. And you said, nah, yeah, I want the guy that kills people.
I fuck with Don Callis. Don Callis gonna rip my head off.
Nigga, not even. You want the guy that's fresh off of beating the greatest tournament wrestler ever. The nigga beat Kazuchika Okada clean.
He ain't got no friends. I can jump that guy.
Holy fuck.
He ain't got no friends.
I'm not looking in that guy's direction. Takeshita look at me and smile, I'm looking away. Like, not even because he's smiling at me, but just because I don't even want no problem with it. I don't want him marking me with any type of smile or anything like that. Please just don't look my way, man.
He has at least 5 friends. Those friends are slow to save him, though. That nigga was Mark Briscoe was getting jumped last week, and it took them niggas like 4 entire minutes to show up to help him.
Yeah, they was beating the shit out that nigga. That was crazy.
Nigga almost got taken out by fucking Jay Lethal. Fucking what's up?
Some damn lethal. Yeah, some fucking big shitty Lee Johnson, man. Move, bro.
Lee Johnson and fucking Blake Christian. That's who he was about to get game ended by. Well, that's Mark Briscoe.
No, we talked about it. This Mark Briscoe shit is fake, okay?
I would hope that they like Mark Briscoe more than Konosuke Takeshita.
Son,
They've known Mark
Mark Briscoe has a killer. Mark Briscoe is Krillin. It's Krillin if that fucking Kienzan hit, bro. Because if you get hit with that J Driller, you just die. Like, it's not. It's confirmed that shit is a killer technique.
It's fucking Satsu. Like, what?
Like, he throws that shit and you just gotta go, wow, if I get hit by this, I'm dead. Pardon the Dragon Ball reference. We did start watching, when I'm at work, we did start watching Dragon Ball Z again. And we just watched the shit where Krillin threw that fucking disc. Nappa said, this shit is light. Yo, you know what's crazy? The second he throws it, Vegeta knows exactly what that shit does. And Nappa's sitting there staring that bitch in the face like he's gonna catch it.
I mean, for all intents and purposes, Vegeta should have let him catch that shit.
Yeah, because he would have died immediately.
Yeah, he fucking blew him up like an hour later.
Okay, but that's because that guy lost. Like, Goku broke that guy's back in like a second. He wasn't even looking.
Well, if this guy can't tell that this fucking disc is gonna tear you in half, I might as well just let him get hit, bro.
How did Krillin even come up with that? I mean, that's a very good question. I mean, it's probably the same way that Ten Shinhan came up with a technique that, like, craters the fucking earth. That he can use with one hand. Like, that was crazy. Like, can we talk about the stupid-ass fucking Kiko shit? Like, not even the Cell one. I'm talking about when he used that shit on Nappa. What was that? That is not how that move worked. No, that shit he hit on Nappa where Nappa just didn't even move that. Son, I didn't realize that in the original TV run, them niggas died back to back to back.
Who, all the Z fighters?
Yeah, like, it's Yamcha one episode, it's Chaozu the next, it's Ten Shinhan next, then it's Piccolo.
It's fucking some 10-year-old's worst month ever.
Like, all your mans died back to back to back to back, bro. That's crazy to me. Nigga showing everybody's dead body, all you see is Chaozu fucking hat just laying there. Oh man, no, that shit is tough, bro.
No wonder Vegeta or Tien don't fuck with Vegeta, bro.
That nobody told that little nigga to blow himself up. Don't piss me off. Yo, you know, nah. The funniest part is Yamcha gets blown up by the Cyberman, and Vegeta's like, "Yo, can you scrape that nigga up off the floor? We got a game to play.
We got a game to play."
Like, the fact that he said, yo, move that dead body off the shit, man. Move.
Vegeta's like, damn, it didn't even like it's still intact? Like, fuck, yo.
No. Cause Yamcha says that he could take 5 of them himself. Gig tried to lie for Yamcha. Fam, the one that Yamcha hits with the Kamehameha, that nigga is perfectly fine. He's just in a crater. There are no scuffs on that nigga. That nigga is not even damaged. That guy just got dropped in a crater.
Hell no, man.
Like, when Krillin did that shit where he charged up the fucking meter and he dropped that damn rain, that niggas got erased.
They got it fucked up when Piccolo Piccolo threw and hit that nigga with the mouth beam and it fucking eviscerated him.
Bro, I didn't even know those things had skeletons.
Cause why wouldn't they?
Piccolo used that mouth beam. You saw the skin disappear, then the fucking skeleton disappear. That's not right.
Yamcha was bullshit the entire month.
Yamcha, he's the weakest nigga there. That's not that little bald nigga.
That nigga was on BetMGM the entire fucking how long did they get? They got like a month, right?
It was a year.
A year? That nigga was on BetMGM for a year.
You know what's crazy? No, dude, do you know what's crazy? You know what's even crazier? It was a year. Actually, no, not even a year. Piccolo trained this little nigga for 6 months, and he was within 100 points of Yamcha resting.
Oh my god. That was probably stronger than Yamcha.
I mean, no, like they said the resting numbers, and Gohan was like 900 something. Yamcha was like 1,000 something.
I'm so glad they did away with that shit, because that's so nasty, bro.
Gohan, little shit, fucking pissy pamper Gohan at 5 years old, resting power level is 900 something.
Bro, Piccolo had that nigga in the ringer, bro. What the hell?
Yeah, he did. He beat the shit out of him.
Goodness.
We got distracted like shit.
Where the fuck were we at? Oh no, wait, with fucking
We're at the Dogs versus the Bucks.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Listen, man, this match is cool. I like this match. It's not something. Episodes are going. Hey.
We haven't even gotten to the 9/11
We
yet.
we started late. So what's the ticker here? The ticker says 137. So we definitely breaking the fucking. We were doing pretty good at this shit ending at like 115, 130. Now we going to 2 hours. Fuck it.
No,
Because we got a whole Dynamite to fucking complain about. But yeah, the dogs and the Bucks. It was a good match. I'm not looking for it because I know what this means. But the dogs did get the win. They hit the full clip, and they packed them niggas up. We got a conglomeration promo. Tekla talking shit about Stardom. The Bang Bang Gang talking about neutering the dog. This was the worst promo on this fucking show. Like, yo, I like this group. You niggas got to A. They should have cut this one. This is a taped show. You could have cut this. Like, I'm gonna reiterate this. This is a taped show. You can cut this. Nigga, I would prefer you guys cut this and I don't know, put a fucking commercial in the middle of this shit. I don't care. Put that damn Will Ospreay Wembley commercial that y'all like so much in place of this segment. Edit the fucking show. Persephone fucking eradicates Julia Hart. Who could have seen this coming?
Yippee!
Son, Julia tried that myth and she got slapped like shit.
Yep.
Oh my god. Listen, man.
Chris.
So, Starlight Kid has accepted the message. They air a highlight package for the mouth breathers. Tekla says, okay. Tony Khan says, you're his favorite? Fuck you, nigga. Oh, no, sorry. That was on Dynamite. She said that. But yeah. She says she despises Starlight Kid. I forgot that this Speedball and Doyle match was happening. So, in my notes, I wrote it as Speedball in action because I'm like, what the fuck is Speedball doing up here?
Yeah.
So, they say on commentary that he's going to dismantle the Callis family one by one, starting with Doyle. Well, Speedball, it's not happening. Because you missed that ultimate weapon, and Doyle powerbombed the fuck out of you for 3. So, you can go back. You can go to the back of the line. You can go right back to gay baby jail, honestly.
This might be one of the fucking worst examples of the dynasty starts after you, not with you. Shit is so crazy.
Yeah. Speedball is one of the greatest sounds they have, and Tony Khan said, yeah, so anyway, we're beating Speedball like shit.
Sorry, we need this Jake Doyle heat.
Son, Doyle just came back. He don't got nothing going on, but we'll let him kill Speedball for Kevin Knight.
What, bro?
I think that's gonna be I think that's gonna be a duo, by the way.
Doyle and Knight?
Yeah, I think that he's gonna be Knight's heavy for the foreseeable future.
Might as well.
Same way Callis walks around with fucking Lance Archer in his back pocket. I don't know why they stopped doing that, by the way. I think I think having Archer there is way better than people getting thrown in front of commentary and Callis having to run into the timekeepers area.
Yeah.
In our main event, we have a street fight. Death Riders and STP. I couldn't care less. I'm sorry. I couldn't fucking care less. Carly Bravo threw a drink in Nigel's face. Garcia gets thrown into Nigel. They drop Marina feet first in glass and thumbtacks, and she starts stomping in the glass and thumbtacks to show that she's like that. Let's see. Garcia ends up in the Border City stretch. He uses glass to make Moriarty release the hold. It's a Dragon Tamer. They do the elbows in the corner to Taylor after he takes a running cutter. We get the Super Lariat by Pac and a Paradigm Shift for 3. So they put this nigga in the super device to show you that Shane Taylor is hashtag like that, even though we beat him like 4 times clean. These niggas are 0-4 against the Death Riders all time. Something like that. But yeah, that was the summer blockbuster was a black man getting sent to the fucking deepest pit of hell by white supremacist group. That's kind of crazy when you think about it.
We have to watch Shane Taylor promotions. We will see you in Valhalla.
Like, that is crazy that the white supremacy group just fucking sent this black nigga straight to hell.
Nigga is tough too. Like, I don't know why they did this.
He finally called them white supremacist chat. I almost had my beast moment. That was crazy.
His name is Hitler, yeah.
Idiot.
Why did he say yeah? Like, I don't know.
That's just how them niggas talk, man. You just gotta call it.
Oh my god. Dynamite time. Who's ready?
So Dynamite's cold open is Max with the entire Callis family. It really puts into perspective how many fucking people are in this group when the entire stairwell is taken up by just men.
Clone back there.
Son, Clone is just waiting for fucking Hologram to come back. Like,
Nigga, it's been a year, right?
Tony Khan, Hologram is healed. Tony Khan has given up. It's been too long, he doesn't care anymore.
It has not been a year. That shit was September. Holy fuck.
It doesn't matter, bro. Tony Khan has given up on Clone.
I forgot that nigga was in the conglomeration. What the fuck? Damn.
He's been posting on IG, he's coming, please. He can come back. It's not happening.
Hologram in the gym might be them Ben Simmons workout videos in the summer.
Holy fuck. Yeah, I mean, I guess, right?
At this point, because you're not doing shit, man. I need to see you in the ring. Get in the ring.
You're gonna see him in a ring on IG. So, I look in the back. I see Cage is holding a title and a fucking medal. I wrote, and I quote, "What fucking title is this nigga holding?" So it turns out that this guy did win a bodybuilding competition over the weekend. And I remembered that at the end of this segment, because that's how my brain works. Is that it took a little bit for me to figure out what the fuck this was. But yeah, Max says that he hates Kevin Knight, but Knight reminds him of him. He's the best young prospect in the family, which Fletcher takes offense to. He feigns addressing Andrade and moves on to Swerve. He's, what the fuck are you even talking about anymore? You talking about power this, power that? You got Tourette's, buddy? Alright, man. Thank you. He tells Swerve to either beat him or die, but leave Nana so he can get his coffee.
Kind of fire.
He says that he tells Ospreay he's not the best anymore. He feigns talking about Hangman, and then says, "Yo, Omega, you gotta leave me the fuck alone, man." Yeah, I love how at the end we get serious, and he's just like, "Yo, Kenny Omega, you gotta leave me the fuck alone. I'm not gonna fight you again. I beat you twice. You will never get redemption. Mark Briscoe, you are not a star nor a top act. Because that always goes well for people, man. It always goes well. Telling the little scrunkly, the little scrunkly nigga that he's not a star nor a top act. He says that everybody treats you like a charity case because your brother died, and I do feel bad for you. Then he tells Don to list the lineup, and we get Kevin Knight, Kyle Fletcher, Jake Doyle, Kazuchika Okada, and the funniest part of this segment is when he gets to the final name. Trent is walking down the stairs already to try and get to the front because he thinks that he's being picked for whatever fuck. Trent is a fucking 4-string ball licker. Why would he ever think that he would be that he would ever be drafted to this all-star team of Callis family members? And the worst part is he walks down the stairs and Andrade is helping him to the front. Andrade helps him into the front because Andrade says, "It sure as hell isn't me," and it sure as hell is him. Bro, oh my god. Andrade heard that he was the last person. He says, "What the fuck? No!" Bro, oh my god. Andrade said, "Listen here, nigga. It's not happening. I'm not doing it." And Callis says, "Yo, just work the fucking match, man." So, Callis is he's at his wit's end with Andrade, and it's been like a month.
He just can't handle a real Latino man.
It's been a month of Andrade asking him for this fucking world title, and he's had enough. Andrade is out of this family by fucking Wembley, nigga, and they're gonna stomp him out big style because he just cannot get with the program.
Yeah.
So, if you look in the background, there's an Easter egg of Trent just walking around as everybody else is left already. Trent he's obviously distraught that he wasn't chosen for whatever fucking reason.
Trent, buddy, you're not making it past hologram. And a hologram, that will clone.
Then I noted, why is this a 12-man tag? Why couldn't this be like on a smaller scale? Like you just pick strike teams and put them in? But then I realized that, nothing in this life is ever fucking easy. In our opener, it's Kenny Omega again. It must be, if you check the fucking calendar, it must be 2021. It's Tony Nese. We get a V-trigger to them, a one-winged angel for 3. Before Kenny can say anything, much like what happened on Collision with, who the fuck was that? Who was that? Before they could say anything, they got interrupted. That happened on another show. What show was that? I literally just... Who's that? Okay. That's weird. I just completely, lost my... No, this happened already. Somebody tried to say something and they got interrupted almost immediately. Oh, it was fucking Shooter. That's what it was. Before Shooter could say anything, Gabe Kidd attacked him. That's why I knew I wasn't tripping. I thought this was an AEW thing, but yeah. So before Kenny can say anything, Zach comes out and he's flanked by Mykey Nichols and Bad Dude Tito. That's like the worst team of niggas that you could probably have. I don't know why you didn't bring the cool niggas from Japan, but sure. I guess it's because Tito and Nichols were already in America, so Zach just said, yeah, I'll just use these two guys. So Kenny clears out, even though... No, this I don't like what this is. Like, niggas talked about it on Twitter, and I agree. I don't know what the fuck this promo was. This was bad. Like, this was a very, very oddly combative, oddly poor promo from Kenny Omega. I didn't like this shit at all. Because Zach Nichols and Tito come out, and their hands are up. Niggas is not looking to jump this nigga. Granted, okay, it was crazy that all three of you niggas got in the ring at once. But nobody was trying to do nothing. Kenny powders, and then the Bucks come out with fucking Jack Perry, for whatever reason, to flank Omega. And then Zach kicks the mic over to Kenny. And Kenny picks it up, and he's combative as shit. He's literally sitting there, he's talking shit to them. He's saying, yo, you guys are TMDK. Nobody knows what that means, not even you niggas. Like, what the fuck are you doing? He completely buries Zach. Zach doesn't even have a fucking mic to talk back. And somebody said it. Yo, this segment is exactly why this Forbidden Door shit isn't working. What the fuck is this? TMDK come out and Kenny Omega just makes them look like a bunch of fucking losers. What is that? Why do I want to see this if Zach is getting made fun of and basically called a bitch to his face and he has no mic to talk back? What are we doing?
Oh, man. You on my show, bitch.
No, yeah, like,
sorry.
Nigga, the New Japan niggas came over and got low broed immediately. Like, what the fuck? Like, what are you trying to do here? No, yeah, and that's the funny part, is like, if you're watching the TV, you know who TMDK is, even if you're not watching the TV.
About to say, I definitely heard their names. He's talking about some, nobody knows what the fuck it means. I'm like, all right, bro.
Like, this was whack as fuck. Like, this shit genuinely made me fucking mad, bro. Like, cause I don't know what this is. Cause it started off as Zach saying, hey, I want to match with the best bout machine to see if we're still even that. Which is fair. Kenny comes back and says, yeah, I'm gonna beat you and then I'm gonna win the world title. That's not even a fucking correlation. And then in this match, in this talking segment, he implies that beating Zach means that he's in line to go to Japan and fight Yota Tsuji. What the fuck are we doing here?
Which probably should have been the fucking Forbidden Door match. Actually really wanted to blow the roof off. But
yeah, I guess
they tried that shit. They tried that shit, and Tsuji was like,
I don't want to fucking wrestle you cornballs, nigga, man, move.
How about you come over here, big bro?
Yeah, how about you come over here so I can fucking win? The fuck? I go over there and y'all whooping my ass and random throwaway Dynamite tag team matches and shit. No, fuck that. Nah, bro, that left a bad taste in my mouth, bro. I didn't like this segment at all. I thought this was super tasteless and super whack. Like, if it's different if we're getting equal rights for equal fights, and Kenny does this, so the Bucks get jumped by the entirety of fucking, like, they get jumped by the entirety. Kenny can say all this if TMDK ice these niggas immediately. Yeah. I wouldn't have a problem if there's get back. This was literally, these niggas stood there in the ring and got dressed down for fucking 6 minutes.
Why is Jack Perry here?
Because apparently he's the elite now. Or not now, but apparently he's in this group. He's retroactively been added to this group ever since he got choked out.
But like, why? There's 3 TMDK niggas in the ring. Why do we have to have the numbers advantage too?
But meanwhile, Kenny Omega powders from a bunch of niggas who literally guard down. Niggas is in they fits. Niggas is fitted down. They're not trying to beat you up, bro.
Niggas in some skinnies. Like, what?
That nigga is in penny loafers, man. What are you worried about? Oh, man.
This is some crazy shit.
Nah, man. I already wasn't looking forward to this Forbidden Door, but this type of shit, I already know that this fucking go home Dynamite and the fucking post show Dynamite is gonna make me fucking unbearably mad. Like I'm pre-angering myself to be ready for whatever fucking comes out the other side of this bullshit. So I don't know, man. But then we get the Death Riders versus Brodito. Lineup is Garcia and Moxley. Daniel Garcia, you will be filleted. We had it. We had Brody King dead to rights. We had Bandito dead to rights. You sitting here dancing and shit, throwing the game away. You went and got hit with this fucking 21 plex and fed the game away. We had the plan. Marina got the distraction. We got the upper hand. And what did you do? You got hit with this damn bullshit, man. I can't fucking believe this. But yes, Daniel Garcia is pinned with the 21 plex for 3 as Brody King dives on the jump to stop him. So, Fletcher and Okada are standing by. They say they still plan to bring the international title home. They've killed Ishii. And then, once again, we get Proto Okada, and they walk off because that's the vocal stem now. Let's see. Big Tom is screaming at the sky about Chris Jericho. He's saying he wants the old Chris Jericho, not the new Chris Jericho. It's the fucking Kanye shit. I want the old Kanye. But we're doing this for Chris Jericho for whatever reason. Let's see. The dogs were coming out because this is their allotted promo time. They, as per usual, they fuck with the production guy. But this time, it's fucking 900-year-old Copeland. The boys get beat to shit. And then everybody talks shit. Christian calls their mothers whores or something like that. And then Copeland is like, I get it, you guys are the edge of Christian, or the edging Christian of today, but you're gonna learn the same lesson that we learned back then, that the old niggas still got it. And then they challenge them for Forbidden Door, because nothing says Forbidden Door like edging Christian versus War Dogs.
Someone said Edge still thought the dogs worked for NJPW. That's why one of his lines was like, yeah, why don't you step through this door? And it's like, you know they work here, right?
Like, come on, man. Come the
Maybe
fuck on, man.
Maybe he doesn't have internet.
No, this fucking guy has internet. He has internet because that's the only way he would have found out that them niggas ever worked for New Japan. Nobody told him. But yeah, man, I don't know. We get the promo package of Kid accepting the shit again. Then Tekla says, they went to the same dojos and did the same everything. Why is she more accepted than her? She hates that Kid's Tony Khan's favorite wrestler outside of AEW. She then goes on to say, yeah, we're gonna bury Stardom, and then she gets out of there. Lexi is with Brodito. Bandito says he wants the Continental title. He's like on 11. This little nigga is geeked. Like they beat Daniel Garcia and they're geeked. This is, hey, yeah, you see what happened to them other niggas when they cheered about being some shitty little nigga. That's all I'm saying. You know this the big dog, right? Like this not no, you're not running into no Daniel Garcia or no Wheeler Yuta. Like you running into that head honcho. You know, the big cheese, nigga. Moxie tells him, hey, you could take that shot if you want it. You just gotta remember, you out there on your hunts. There's war out there. It's a battlefield. So then we go to Mercedes Moné and Hazuki in the Owen Cup semifinal. No, it's not insane to say. We've been out here on our ones defending the title for months now. We know what it's like on that battlefield when there ain't no help out there. You can't even have niggas on the sideline, nothing like that. Hey. That's because he be having them shits in Ring of Honor where nobody can see him. I like this match. I think this is one of the weaker ones in their match catalog of like 2 matches or 3 matches. Anyway, they ain't losing matches.
Okay, Don, we gotta chill on the chest there. We need that.
Can't believe this.
There's marketability. All right.
So, like I said, I think this is one of the weaker ones of the matches that they've had. A bit of dissonance. But we get multiple tope suicidas by Hazuki, and that's where she gets the crowd going. Like the crowd gets super into her. They're chanting for her. We get the top the rope hung code breaker, then the senton for 2. We get the statement maker. We get the Monet maker rolled in the cradles. Hazuki Stroll for 2. Statement maker with the backstabber, and then Hazuki ends up giving up because it's fucking doomed. When you get hit with that full combo, it's basically cooked.
That was a good match. The niggas were saying this shit was fucking awesome.
No, yeah, it was super good, but I think it was one of the weaker ones of the matches that they've had so far.
Yeah, I just think it was like a smidge slow, but I also know it's like I can't just fucking they put in perspective for me. It's like there's like what Mercedes is like fucking second or third match since coming back from not really wrestling televised at least in 6 months. So I'm like, all right, I can't expect fucking full speed. Still getting back into it.
So we get another My World promo. I'm telling you, just do it.
It's happening.
Just do it, bro. You don't got nothing else going on. This tournament was a fucking farce in the first place. Just do it. You didn't have nothing planned for this tournament, man. Just do it. Oh, fuck. All right. Well, Strickland and Ospreay face to face. I'm throwing the grenade to Tux.
Oh, brother. So, all right. So let me take a look, right? Let me just have it up. So Shivani is out in the ring, and anytime Shivani's out in the ring, I'm not gonna lie, his hit rate for bad things happening when he's in the ring is like
super high.
It's really high. It's super high. Shivani's like, hey, Will, what's going on? Congrats on getting married this past weekend, right? So he thanks you. He thanks all the people for the well wishes. If you didn't get to it, has been flying about. Shivani's like, oh wow, you're back on Dynamite, right? Nice. Will's like, thank you, bros. So then Will is like meant to be on a honeymoon, but he talked to the missus, and the missus said, you have a dream to fulfill. Go out and do the damn thing. So
also, hold on. Ain't no way that y'all got married on this date and didn't ask when the tournament was happening. This tournament happened in the same fucking general area every year.
I don't know. Maybe it's just like a price thing. Like maybe it's cheap. I mean, it's the summertime. Why would it be cheaper?
That was a crazy pull.
I don't know.
It went to cheap immediately.
That's always what it is. It's either it's cheap or maybe he waited for the Champions League to finish because he's a big footy fan. So he's like, yeah, I can get married during the World Cup. England gonna make it out anyway. I don't need to watch the matches. Maybe. I'm not sure. So yeah, he says that he doesn't name her by name, but everybody knows it's Alex Windsor. He says, Alex Windsor says, stay focused. We can go to Hawaii whenever you'd like. So then, guess what Will Ospreay says after getting the seal of approval from his wife to go follow his dreams? How does he repay her good favor, her good fortune? All right. He says, I got a good wife, eh? And I'm like, I know something. Something about that. I was just like, a 9/11 is on the way. I've never been around any English roadmen. I don't know any roadmen like that,
what's wrong with these niggas, bro?
I know that something awful is on the fucking way.
These niggas think that being sleazy is a good thing. Like, be normal.
Please be normal, bro. They're all like this. There's kids in attendance. There's literally kids right behind. Wait, what are these little niggas wearing a Cuban link?
Hold on, that's tough.
So he says, this is what I did to try to treat her. I took her upstairs. I smashed the life out of her. I smashed the light out of her, bro. I'm sorry. All right. And then fucking Tony Schiavone says, Tony Schiavone covers his mouth.
Yeah, because what the fuck are we saying, man?
He's like, oh my, you have that nigga clutching his pearls? Yo, Tony Schiavone probably has at least in the top 5 most fucking unprofessional moments in AEW.
And it's not his fault. It's literally niggas get in front of him and just say shit.
I'm talking about when fucking, what was it, Brian May was up there? he's just like, "Oh, speak, bitch."
No, okay, no. That one is warranted because she was pure evil at that point. Like that's the point, is that he's supposed to be so fed up because she's killed Tony Storm at this point, and now she's insufferable. It's not right, but that one at least has a bit of context to it.
Yeah, but it has context, but that is easily top 5. But look at how that nigga responds to Will Ospreay saying this, and we didn't even get to the worst part of this shit, right? That one's already pretty bad. He follows up by saying, I said, babe, clean yourself up. I gotta go Houston. I'll go Houston." Like,
Fuck,
I was like, oh,
dude, it's such a fucking.
all right. So we're gonna break down. We're gonna get to the rest of the promo. We're gonna break down why Shivani looks so stressed. We're gonna break down why.
Yeah, well, look what happened in front of him. I would look stressed too.
This gets a huge pop from the crowd because he ended off by saying, "I'm going to Houston." So, I live in Houston. I live there. Like, thanks, guys. These mad bruv jerseys in the front, like, everybody's fucking. So why is this bad, right? Because I don't know why this is even a discussion as to why this is bad. Because there's a lot of people making up things that obviously neither you or I know anything about. But people are making the assumption anyway. People are rightfully like, damn, why the fuck did he say that about Alex Windsor? Right? So the first thing, I talked about it a little bit last week, I think, in the Darby Allin thing about just like people need to add to their character, or I like certain things about certain wrestlers because it feels real.
Yeah, that's a stupid fucking. This is real and this is bad.
Wrestling is it's a very weird art form because it's, again, like I've always said, it's a mix of sports, and it's a mix of like theater and like gymnastics and a couple different other things. However, there's the whole thing about wrestling is, you ask certain people and they'll give you different answers, but I want to say the whole thing about wrestling is that you want to have a veil of uncanny valley reality, right? To where people can look at the things that are happening. Oh, he really took that chair shot to the fucking head. Or you want people to believe that something is happening. Like, oh wow, he really just got brained by a fucking guitar, right? You want to blur the lines to where people don't really know what's real and what's not real. It's like wrestling 101. It gets messy when you get into like human relationships between people, because you honestly will never know, because people can put on the performance of their lifetimes. Like, damn, these two guys, I think they fucking hate each other. They turned that corner back in the Gorilla. Hey, good job, dog. That was some amazing work we just did. They bid on fucking everything, right? But you will never know that. You will never know that because you're not in that locker room, right? However, there are times when they'll peel the veil back and you will get to see the people behind the wrestlers, right? Now, if I didn't know anything about Will Ospreay, right, or about his wife, and he said that, I would still think it's fucking gross. But it's a lot worse because we know who his wife is, right? They've been on screen together. He just hugged her, like, not even what? Was that last week? Was that 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, it should be last week.
Last week, she just ran into his arms and hugged him, and he had to like turn the camera away because they're having a private, intimate moment. And this week, he's essentially, I don't even want to get into the fucking. I was gonna be really vulgar, but it's essentially a bunch of gross shit talking about her, right? So we know who it is, both in kayfabe and out of kayfabe. We know who his wife is, right? So it's even worse because if it was just some random person, it's like 2% better. But because we know who it is, it's 30% worse. Because why the fuck are you talking about her like that? That's crazy to do. And everybody's like, oh, how do you know that she's not with it? She can be with it, right? A lot of people were assuming she was with it. He was like, oh yeah, she's with it. We just don't know that. We don't know that. We can assume, right, based off of them both being from a similar area of the fucking United Kingdom, but I can't know that for sure. I don't know it. I don't know that. I don't. And also, if she does know that and she's okay with it, one, I'm sorry. Two, I don't give a shit because that's weird. That's like it's just a dehumanizing thing to say. Babe, clean yourself off. What?
What are you saying?
I also don't need to know you be fucking. I don't. This is like the fourth time he's done this.
This is like the fifth time, nigga.
All his thing he talks about is how much play he get. I don't need to know that. I don't need to know that. It has nothing to do. It doesn't have anything to do with anything. Honestly, that part you could have just left out, and it would have been like the part about like you literally had it all set up, right? My wife told me that instead of honeymoon, she told me to go chase our dreams. Oh, that's a feel good story. Look at my baby face, you know. He was worried about his marriage, but she gave him the push to go out and chase a dream for the both of them because they're both from the UK and they both want to, you know, what he said later in the promo about kicking the winning goal at Wembley or some shit like that. Like, oh, look at them, and then he ruined this shit because he wants to talk like a fucking 14-year-old child. That's literally some dialogue a fucking child writes. Like, I can write any type of way I want in my creative writing class. Let me talk about sex, and it's like, bro, like, there's a time and a place for shit like that.
Fuck you.
I don't think Dynamite is a place for that.
There's ways to say it, and this was not the way to do it. It's just
at all.
It's just that
and
simple.
A lot of,
like you just did it poorly.
What else? There was a lot of other shit that people were saying. What did fucking Ibu say? Because Ibu really pissed me off with what he said. I totally get thinking it was a lame line with a goofball. Will's a goofball that sometimes says things that aren't as like cool as he maybe thinks he's being. To be honest, married people are low-key inherently cringe. It's kind of the magic of being a super PDA couple. But that's the thing. That's coming back to the thing is that like in wrestling, more often than not, you don't want to be a super PDA couple. You want to separate the two people. Maybe not as much as you can, but as much as I can humanly allow, so that my stories don't get brought into his stories. Because the first thing that always happens whenever somebody gets, one of the other couple gets like beat up or something like that, is that people cannot for the life of them let go like, oh, where was such and such in this situation, right? However, I guess Will and Alex Windsor are just fine with it. Because Windsor was there for that fucking United Empire shit. So now she has to get brought in everything. I cannot separate the two. I can't give the plausible deniability, even if he doesn't mention his wife by name. And he probably didn't mention her because that's a crazy fucking thing to say about somebody currently employed at the company, right? And then Evu continues, there's nothing wrong with disliking the line. People are entitled to that. On my end, I was mainly speaking about the people that felt the need to specifically take up for Alex. That felt like strange infantilization of a consenting newlywed. That's just not true. It's not even, it could literally, and here's the thing, it doesn't even have to be about Alex. It could just be about anybody. Like, is that not crazy to say? Here, let me give you an analogy, right? Black people and their fucking analogies. But let me give you one, right? You're talking to a fucking married couple, right? And they're talking about yeah, we've been trying for our baby for months. We try every night. Matter of fact, we just tried last night. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear that. I don't need to know you be getting nutted in raw. Just stop talking to me. I don't need to know that. So for me to hear him say that about Alex Windsor, and for me to also just be like, that's gross, it's dehumanizing, and 3, most of all, I don't need to hear that. How is that infantilizing her? Obviously, she's not going to come on here and be like, yeah, I okayed the line about him fucking nutting on me or whatever he implied. Because why would she? Why the fuck would she? Right? Broader conversations about, and Eva continues, broader conversations about language like this and a wrestling environment that isn't doing great with the ladies is fair, especially when that conversation is led by women in the space. That nigga fucking added that last line to cover his own ass.
Of course.
Because he knew we were going to cook him up, because what the fuck are you talking about? Because at the end of the day, right, if I go up and I say, hey, I think that's a little weird for you to be talking about your wife like that, she can say, oh, it's not weird. I'm going to say, have a blessed day, love, and I'm going to leave it like that.
That's it.
And apologize.
That's it. Because there's nothing for me to say.
Because now I know what time it is, so I'm just going to leave it at
that's what. Because that's what I keep saying. Y'all just gotta. That's y'all. Y'all just gotta do that. That's y'all can't bring that nowhere else to nobody else.
And in adding that on probably makes it worse, right? Because we know what the wrestling environment is like. Will Ospreay has been in trouble. I don't even think it's been like 3 months since he got in trouble for bringing somebody that has a dubious past with women and minors at an all-women's show. So now, right, say I'm talking to a friend of mine who's interested in women's wrestling. Oh, am I going to, I have a lot of different options. There's Stardom, TJPW, you know what I'm saying? Eve. Am I going to recommend Eve? Because what if they take interest in, and that's the fucking issue too, right? Because people are like, why is Will putting himself in Eve as the face of Eve? Like, why would you do that? It's probably better if we just don't know, or if it's a fun fact that you are also a part of Eve, right? Because now, with him being like the public face of Eve, and he's talking about his wife like this, it just looks so that event looks so much fucking crazier now.
We also
Right?
forgot the fact of he brought his mate, his man's that's I don't even remember what that nigga did, but that nigga should not be around women, period.
At all. And he was just backstage and he shouted him out in the thank you post, the long thread. He shouted him. It's like what are you doing? What are you doing? Right? And so people are just like, oh, nobody has an issue when MJF says it about his wife. I don't know if you niggas know, but MJF is like the worst human being to touch AEW. Like, not like literally, but in kayfabe, he's one of the worst people to ever touch AEW soil. Ever. That is a consistent fact. I don't know, like just me, just blindly, I don't know the actual history of the company. This is just me talking off the hip. I don't know if he's ever had a real babyface run. At most, he's probably had tweener, and I don't know if he has had a babyface run. I don't think that shit lasted very long at all. So he's a terrible person, and that's part of the character, that he's a terrible fucking person. He lies, he cheats, he steals all the way to get whatever he wants. Why would I want my super over babyface that is currently actually moving product of some of the worst fucking jerseys I've ever seen in my life, right? Niggas really like Will Ospreay. Because if you didn't like Will Ospreay, there's not a soul on planet Earth that is buying that bruv shit.
That nigga merch is dog shit, man.
Why are they even in the same conversation for saying similar things? Why is that happening? And even then, I don't think it's ever been that vulgar for MJF. I think the most is like he's called somebody toots or like sugar tits or some shit like that. It has never been.
Also, how he talks about his wife, by the way.
I don't think that's ever been as vulgar as like describing sexual acts with somebody else in a degrading manner. Like what? And then to top it all off, for the final fucking nail in the coffin for Ospreay FC, I didn't see the full context of it, but I saw a tweet. Mimsy posted a tweet of Will Ospreay responding by telling somebody to touch grass.
Not just anybody, somebody that supported Eve and was like backstage baking things for them. It's literally a super fan.
An alchemist. They're a fucking alchemist, and they're baking goods for you and the rest of your fucking weird ass friends. And you tell them to touch grass. It's just like there is no PR training, so I'm not gonna say where is the PR training. Why can't you just hit a nigga in the DMs and be like, hey, I saw you were upset. Why were you upset? Right? You can keep all that touch grass shit, that rah, I don't give a fuck. You can keep all that for the DMs with your boys. Hit the group chat with screenshots and just be like, fuck this person, fuck. It might not work out for you because you might get hit with a Kevin Durant situation, but it's a lot better to do that than to publicly kind of just like demean a person that's really like rocked with you for a very long time. I just don't understand. I don't get it.
It's nonsensical behavior. You can just say it straight up.
Also avoidable. Like, I understand he wanted a cheap haha laugh funny, but it's just like that's a really weird. It's just a weird thing to say.
It's just not a good funny, man.
On national, like it's just a weird thing to say on national. As a good guy, it's a weird thing to say. Not to like police what you can say, because I've fucked with the Ospreay. I'm gonna just be myself promos, right? When he's talking about Tesco's and the $5 meal deals and shit like that.
He's rambling for 30 fucking minutes, and we just have to sit there and smile and nod.
I like those. They're terrible. I can't condone it. Man. If it was my show, I'd be pissed off because tell this nigga, I'd be in Shivani's ear. Like, tell this nigga to shut the fuck up. We got a show to run. But I as a fan, I like those. This one, I can't agree with it. I can't agree with it, big bro. I can't be seen with this type of shit. And it's like, I like you as a when the bell rings kind of guy, but if they put a mic in your hand and it's raps. And even this promo, it's like both these niggas were bullshitting. So I can't even say like, you know, I wanted to like this one because honestly, I was checked out because niggas are just dodging questions and answers the entire time. But that first thing just soured me on it to where I was just like, what the fuck are we even doing? You know? Yeah, thanked her months before. Now it's touch grass. Like, all right, I'm gonna touch grass. I'm gonna stop supporting your fucking. No more brownies for you, fuck nigga. What, bro? How about you go take your dumb ass to Tesco and go buy yourself some fucking brownies for there? Bitch ass. Like, what? What are we doing? Another point to another. Big Hebrew continues to win by doing fucking nothing. By the way, He's not doing a goddamn thing, and he's just winning all. I fucking hate Max. You thought Swerve was rarely on form here? I think, and we can. This is where we can actually talk about it because he says that stupid shit, and then Swerve interrupts. Or not Swerve interrupts. He gets like officially introduced by Shivani.
Yep. Them
They
niggas
come
walk
out.
in. Nana says, "Get your fat ass out this ring with your
Nana
tight
says
ass suit."
Literally, Nana says the most African thing possible.
Loosen that shit up, mind you.
Telling another nigga.
Mind you, Nana is wearing tight leather pants, talking about Shivani's fucking suit.
And that shirt does not fit him either, a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You can see a little bit of hang time on it. But I guess that's the point, right? So then, they get a little bit of a talking to. Willow's just like, something's changed about you, Swerve. I don't think it's the way you wrestle. It's not really you per se. You're still the same person you've been since last year. Talking about control and power. What's different? Oh, it's the way that you look at me. Why is that, Swerve? And Swerve is just like, I didn't change. The way I look at you changed because you changed. Hanging out with these Death Riders when, hold on, last year, it was you and me trying to take them down. And now you're hanging out with them? What the fuck is up with you, Will? And this is where I thought Will got him. Will was just like, hold on. Let me see, where were we at? Forbidden Door, them niggas broke my neck. Where the fuck were you? Oh, right. Your knee was fucked up. Right, I remember. However, when it was you and me at All In Texas, we went through hell together. We fought the Young Bucks together. And then later on, I told you we have to do this for Hangman. Like, we have to get the belt off of Moxley. We agreed on that. You didn't say anything. I went out there. I got fucked up.
So
where the
they
fuck
fucked
were you?
him up. He was right when he said this, because they had him dead to rights, and fucking Swerve ends up out there anyway. Like, what the fuck is your problem, man?
So Swerve was like, no, Hangman, Ospreay was like, I got carried away in a stretcher and I went to the hospital, and I checked the tapes later, and you did go out and help him. So where the fuck, if you're my brother, right? And we're gonna go to war together. We're gonna run through a wall for each other. Where the fuck were you? And then Swerve doesn't respond to that, and I'm like,
God, yo, you can't let this nigga get you like this.
Because I've been saying this. We've been saying this on here for months. We were just like, yo, this nigga let Ospreay die out there, and it came out later anyway.
Yeah, no, that was crit. Like, I'm glad that this was the crux of this promo, is their friendship and the fact that it was like, dude, you're talking to me about don't trust the Death Riders. Death Riders did more for me in the last fucking year than you. Where the fuck have you been? Yeah. Nigga, they fixed my neck. You didn't even, like, check on me to see if I was alive. You were too busy trying to fucking kill people. Like, what? Nigga was fighting Hook and Samoa Joe. Didn't give a fuck about me.
So that was what I thought.
Yeah, hold on. You was sitting here gallivanting around with fucking Hangman. Didn't even check on me.
Nigga burned your house down, by the way. I just want to let you know that he
like, you look insane. You didn't even want to help this nigga, and now you're gallivanting around with him trying to kill the ops.
Like, he made you a viral moment by fucking sticking a needle through your mouth, by the way. I just want to let you know, in case you forgot.
Ah, yes, but let's talk about me hanging out with terrorists, right? Sure.
Them helping me repair my neck.
Them literally fixing my body, making me better. They haven't killed anyone, by the way. Like, they're normal now. Like, I don't know if you noticed. They're normal. Like, right now, it's normal. I'm not subscribing to that. He's trying to get Ospreay while he's weak, because that doesn't even make sense. Because this is the guy that literally just isn't afraid of anything.
Like, the nigga isn't Orochimaru, bro. He's not gonna steal this nigga's body and by proxy get the AEW title. It might look like that when it happens, but it's like
I just find it funny because it's just like Moxie's character has always been I literally can beat anybody in the world. Like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, you could say he's a gaslighter, but I mean, it works. It got him back to where he needs to go. Claudia, them niggas was cooking at first before that nigga lost his confidence. Claudia was the CMLL heavyweight champion of the world. Them niggas had gold. Like, them niggas was cooking before. Like, it wasn't just nothing happening. But yeah, I mean, like, the big thing about this is Swerve brings up the fact that Ospreay still has yet to beat him, and he says maybe he can't beat him. Let's see. They say Forbidden Door is his dream. This nigga said, Swerve, much like us, where the fuck is Hangman now? Nobody knows. Everything that we did was for nothing. And you expect me to stand aside and let you win? Fuck that. I like that part. And I'm glad it wasn't censored. I'm glad that it was our government mandated fuck for the show.
I think it was censored on TV, but my AEW, they get to do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, nah, he said that shit straight up. He said, fuck that. Everybody said, God damn. Look at that. When the time when Salver said, yeah, we sorry about that. You know, he not supposed to say that, but, you know, it happens. Oh, man, nah, but this promo was very good. So, Swerve says, you're not better than me with your fragile ass neck. Ospreay swings on him. Swerve looks up. He's like, this is what you want to do. We could have just been boys. We could have just dapped up. This was fine. He puts his hand up, man. Nana brings that chain so fucking fast.
Yep.
Nana, that shit on speed dial. He brought that chain so fucking fast. Swerve starts swinging that bitch. And this is my favorite part of the promo. Nigga, that Death Riders music hits. This motherfucker can't help but crack a smile.
Yeah, you're done, buddy.
Like, bro, when I seen that, my brain fucking just went into overdrive. That music hit and that nigga had the shittiest grin on his face. And here comes Moxley and the gang in tow. They swarm the ring. Ospreay waves them off. Swerve simply says, you really have changed. And he walks off. Man, the end of this promo is fucking brilliant. The beginning is upsetting and disgusting, but everything else is pretty good. The back and forth is good. The where they're at is good because Swerve is talking down to Ospreay. Like, he didn't just try to kill Kenny Omega for no fucking reason. Not granted, we figured out in the beginning of the show that Kenny Omega is clearly fucking evil and clearly can just, like, that EVP shit is real, okay? I'm sorry, that you going on and doing that shitty little power promo, maybe you was right. I didn't know that Kenny Omega was like that still. I thought we got past that. Because Kenny Omega told Ospreay that them niggas got skeletons, but, you know, it was all cool. I guess he fucking lied. So, Lex is with Jericho. He wants Ciampa on Collision face-to-face. Back in the clubhouse, Garcia, for whatever reason, is trying his hardest to upset Ospreay. And
he is already upset, buddy.
And he gets upset and he yokes this nigga up. And Garcia said, bro, put me down. I was just playing. Come on, yo. You don't gotta do this to me. So Moxley walks up and he says, do you feel like you're in control? Nigga says, no, not particularly right now. Says, it's just words. Focus. This close to your dream. Do not lose control or focus. It's just words. It's just words. Garcia tries to back up and say, yeah, it's just words. Moxley says, yo, can you shut the fuck up, man? Yo, Garcia being the ball licker is the funniest part of this shit, man. Because nobody asked you to say anything, and that nigga yoked you up. We saved you, and you're trying to get yoked up again. So, Beach Break is July 8th, which is the week after we crown a new TBS champion. So, I'm not sure exactly what that means for that. Probably nothing. But, yeah. So, in our main event, we've got the 12-man tag. It's Team MJF. It's Team Mark Briscoe. Briscoe's team is announced at this point. It is the Conglomeration. Not the Conglomeration. It's Paragon. They're not called Paragon anymore because Adam Cole is retired. Or in retirement. But it's Paragon. And then their additions are, as we called it, Takeshita and Allen. Then, for whatever reason, Mark Briscoe, when he announced Takeshita, says... He says he's the man from the Oriental land, and then he butchers the shit out of his name. And I just couldn't help but be fucking fascinated hearing that whole thing.
He's from Delaware, man. You gotta...
No, I hear you. Trust me, I know. He said that shit, and I just looked at my computer. I couldn't, I didn't have no words. Like that was bad. I thought we were supposed to leave that back in like the fucking 50s, nigga. Not even. You're supposed to leave that shit alone. But yeah, party matches, I don't care. The entire point in this match is that Team MJF is dysfunctional. They want nothing to do with this guy, but he needs them because he paid for them, and there's no coexistence. For whatever reason, we beat Roderick Strong with Salt of the Earth, and then they hit Mark Briscoe with the fucking ring, and that's Dynamite. As you can tell, the main event was buns because it had nothing to do with whatever we had going on. But I mean, overall, I think this show stinks. I'm sorry. I think this show fucking smells like shit. The best thing on this show is the Brodito tag match by Country Mile. Nothing happened on this show. Like the Monet Hazuki match was good, but like these were like two things. I mean, I like parts of the Swerve Ospreay face to face, but this was very much just a show that happened that was here.
Yep.
Like once again, like this is what I was talking about, where it's just like we were very much not prepared for Forbidden Door, so we're trying to make up for it. We're trying to do the project at fucking 11:59 the night before. We've waited the entire semester to do this project, and now that we're at the end of the semester, it's time to tell our parents, hey, I need a poster board for tomorrow, even though Staples closed 10 minutes ago. Like, that's very much what All In Booking has felt like for the last 2 to 3 years now. We're very much waiting to get past All In so we can just go on to the Continental Classic. Like, I don't know, man. I wish I had good things to say, but like the TV has felt so fucking bad, man. So
It's crazy.
So what's your book report, real quick? We can get it in.
So my book report was I watched, speaking of Big Hebrew, I watched MJF versus Bryan Danielson, the Iron Man match from AEW Revolution 2023. I didn't just watch the match though. I wanted a little bit more context as to like what was the deal leading into it. So I watched I think it was the Go Home promo on Dynamite. That it was mostly MJF talking to Danielson, but it was when he came out like impassioned. It was just like, because Danielson initially came in, it was just like, oh, so he broke my mentor's arm. He put a bounty out on me. Or not broke his mentor's arm. He put my mentor in the hospital. He tried to break my arm. He put a bounty out on me. And he said he hates me. So MJF came out and he was just like, I do hate you.
I can't fucking stand you, man.
It was a really, really well written and like performed promo of just like, I hate you because you have the one thing that I don't. And he talked about, it was the way that he set it up too. It was just like, I used to think that wrestling was like the only thing that was important to me, but then I met the love of my life who changed everything. She made me believe that like good things could happen to me again. And then you know what she did? I told her I wanted to have a family with her. I wanted to get married to her. And you know what she did, Brian? She left me. Brian. I was just like this.
Yeah, we were at that point where when his that whole situation or that whole relationship like imploding on itself was like something that he brought into wrestling with him.
Yeah, and nigga wouldn't have done it myself, but
that's just how confident this nigga is. Like that, you legitimately cannot stop a nigga like that. Like
he's just on another level, bro.
He's actually so deep, but at the same time not in so deep. Like he's the only guy that can go in that deep and come back at the moment. Like we don't have guys like that. Like guys like that are a dime a dozen at the moment.
And honestly, if I'm the Fed, this is the one that got away, bro.
I mean, he was never really in their clutches. Like they never really had a chance with him.
But if there ever was a chance,
I mean, they had him for a little bit. He was in the he was the guy he was a stagehand, not stagehand, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where they use you as like a prop on TV.
Yeah, but like he would have been like really good for them.
I mean, if you go back further, that was his beef with Regal.
Oh shit!
Like you didn't get that part, and that's also where Dragon was like, you put my mentor in the hospital.
Yeah.
Like Regal was the guy that got his stuff at NXT, and he was like, hey man, you're good, but we don't really need good right now. And he was right, because it was like 2016, 2015 or whatever. Nigga, we got Finn Balor walking around here. We got Samoa Joe walking around here. We got Bobby Roode walking around here. Like, It's
Yeah.
sharks in this fucking like NXT was very much still a pond, but it's sharks in that bitch, nigga.
No, for sure. Which hey, thankfully it was because good graps out of it, but also we got modern MJF. So, but he's just fucking incensed. He's talking about somehow, you have everything, you have the skill, you have every, but you also have a beautiful wife, two beautiful kids, and you're not grateful for them because every time you step in the ring, you risk losing everything. You had the most concussions. You've had a seizure in the ring, and you put all this on the line for fucking what, man? And I'm moved as fuck. I was like, because before this, I was just like, I like the MJF stuff we get nowadays, but I like that is probably some of the best work that he's ever done. And I haven't even seen the Punk shit, so I don't know if how good that is, but like I'm like, this is probably some of the best work that you'll ever do, bro. Like, it's really hard to top this one. This one was really fucking good. So then, get to the match itself, and I kind of knew, like, I had an idea that people had talked about it. That like, I was some thread I read where people were like, MJF is like not the type to like work hard, and they referenced this match as like it being one of those things where it's like obviously he's always gonna try to take a shortcut, but I didn't know the context, so I never wanted to really like truthfully reference that. And it's like all over this match, like down to the little details of like MJF takes multiple water breaks because he thinks that'll like help him have the advantage over Danielson, and even Taz is on commentary like that's not gonna help you.
That's gonna make it
Um,
worse because you got all
you're
that
gonna blow.
shit gonna be
Yep.
galoo galoo, nigga.
Yeah, you're gonna be bloating yourself, and you're gonna get hit, and it's gonna go all over the fucking place. Like that's not gonna help. And honestly, Taz at first was like being like a little bit of an old man about it. He was just like, back in my day, we didn't have water breaks. But then he actually broke down why he didn't like it. And it's just like you take that water break, you're gonna get fucked up later. It's an MJF match, so obviously he does cheat. But like this one was like a really smart way to do it because Danielson had gotten a pinfall um, during the match. I think it was off a fucking Busaiku knee. And MJF is like, I gotta get an equalizer, right? And the way that he did it was that he hit Danielson with a low blow. And because this specific Iron Man, there were no breaks. There's no like a 2 minute like do what the fuck ever you want break. They just go right into it. After he got the low blow, Danielson was still in like low enough stamina where he can get the pinfall off. And so Danielson goes up to two. MJF, or maybe MJF also had a pinfall, but MJF also fucking. I don't know. I think it was just 2-1. I think he was just fine getting up to 2-1 and like putting himself up on the board. But he also gets a pinfall there, and I thought that was really smart. Of like, all right, I'm gonna sack the disqualification pin to also get a pin here.
And that's the
Uh,
type of stuff that I always talk about when we talk about Iron Man matches. Like even on stream and stuff, it's just I always love the heel going for I'm just gonna mash you over the head with whatever I can because that puts me at an advantage. Like it's such common sense. Like I'm gonna be in here with you for fucking 30 to 60 minutes. Why the fuck
yeah.
wouldn't I just kill you, like mutilate you with something, and then work from there? I can get it back.
So it was all a bunch of like a lot of really good stuff. Obviously, great graps from Danielson, and this was like the first Danielson match I've watched in a very long time, and the nigga does live up to the hype. I'm sorry to say, like there's no way around it. Even down to just like the technical shit that he's doing of just like the different submission holds, like it's all fucking not. It's like fucking like breathing for him, bro. And Max also is just like no slouch and just like doing this match and like also just fucking like selling the one knee thing that happened to him like what was it? It was probably like 10 minutes in the match where Danielson was going for a different hold but Max wasn't giving and the ref was just like, yo, if you can't get this hold, I'm gonna start counting. And then he started counting. Obviously Danielson hit him with the tried and true I have till five and then just fucking jump and drove this nigga's knee into the fucking mat. And that just played a, a role into the match the entire time. Max had gone out for like a fucking moonsault or something like that on the outside and missed and tweaked his shit. And then everybody was like, "Oh, I think he tweaked it like doing that moonsault." And then they were just like, "Oh no, wait! When Danielson drove him into the mat, that's when it happened." And so like anything this fucking guy does, he does the fucking heat seeker. I'm selling my fucking knee. I pile drive this nigga into the fucking into the already broken table. I really fucked my knee.
My knee, my
I
knee.
do a fucking second rope tombstone that fucking Darby fans were upset put away. Fucking the Darby fans were upset that he got put away by. I'm selling my shit, and also Danielson is selling it as if he got hit by a fucking 18-wheeler. So don't even try that. I think Max got a pinfall for that. I could be wrong, but everything that he does is to sell this. And I thought it was really good. And
Max
in
is
my
also
other
the
like,
funniest nigga ever. Cause
yeah,
that's the nigga that you know when he taking damage.
oh of course. And when he's about to take something really good, he fucking screams, "Oh shit!" and all that. And it's just a really good match. The only thing, there's only like two things I don't like in this match, and none of the two things that I don't like is any of their faults. Well, one of them is Max's fault. The second one is that like in like big matches that people hype up, I always see the trend of people just not going for pinfalls every single time that something happens. This one I excuse it because it's like it's a fucking Iron Man match. The entire point is to like pin the other opponent. So all right, I'll excuse them going for pinfalls a lot. There's a part that I thought is really great that a lot of people copy nowadays and try to like recreate, but I feel like in this one it's a lot more earned in other matches. Is that like the when people just go for like pinning combination after pinning combination, and eventually goes to like Bryce Remsburg going one, one, one. I think it's earned in this one, not even because it's an Iron Man match, but because earlier, like Danielson was actually putting this nigga in the fucking Iron Maiden, like, of like just submission move after submission move after submission
And
move,
then nigga,
or like at least trying to. So this is Max going like I can't. If I'm gonna eventually go down to a pin like this, I'm gonna take all of your stamina with me, you fucking asshole. And the crowd got really into it, and you never know if, because of the nature of the match, you don't know if one of these is just going to lead to like a flash pin or something like that. You really don't know. So this is earned because everybody's watching with bated breath, like, oh, is one of these niggas actually going to get pinned? Whereas like in a regular match, it's like, all right, well, obviously, so this isn't gonna end right here. Why the fuck would we do that?
it's ended a
Um,
match or two, but I think we need to desensitize people to that being just a spot and not actually being a finish.
yeah, if it happened more, I definitely would
Or
fuck
sorry,
with it.
not desensitize, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, like reprogram people to where they think that it'll actually end the fucking match.
Yeah, because right now they're
Um,
desensitized. That's what I was. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Nigga, Max hits Brian with some type of shit. Like Max has this nigga's arm. Danielson rolls through, tries to kick him. Now Max has Danielson's arm in between his legs. Max like grabs, like does like a half underhook, picks Danielson up, and then like fucking drives him down underneath. And Taz was just like, oh, I can't fucking watch that.
Yeah, he
And then
dropped him straight
Excalibur
on
was
his
like,
fucking neck. He said, "Oh God, all right."
yeah, neck and head. Excalibur was like, it was good. And Taz was just like, he dropped that nigga not only on his neck, but also on the back of his fucking head. And as a nigga that has neck issues, I can't watch it like that.
Nah, Taz is
Uh,
awesome when they have to defer to him to like for like wrestling injuries, especially
yeah,
neck ones. Taz is very very good at putting those over.
he's fucking, he's a computer, bro. Dead ass computer. The other thing I didn't like about this match is I hate when niggas mention Dave Meltzer by name. Don't like that. Sammy did it, didn't like it. Max didn't like it. He was just like, sorry, Dave, not gonna go for the 5 stars. I probably lost one just by mentioning that. And I was like, all right, cool. And I immediately categorized it as like, all right, well, it probably has a 5 star, but I'm gonna go check to see if it has a 5 star after. It better. I'm gonna call Dave Meltzer all types of bullshit. So that was like the two things I didn't like. This. I don't know if this was like a thing in this match. It probably existed before, but I feel like this match brought another like really ugly trend that happens a lot that I really don't like. So 60 minutes goes. Max taps like literally after 60 minutes is up. Everybody's upset. Bullshit, bullshit. I'm like, all right, cool. And I'm like, they're probably gonna have somebody call in and say we're gonna go for a sudden death, right? Lo and behold, niggas called in. Sudden death time. I'm like, okay. I immediately got fucking war flashbacks to the fucking Leon Slater Javon Evans match or whatever fucking TNA pay per view that was.
Fucking Dark State.
Except that this one had like an actual satisfying ending to it of like Max cheating, like a lot, and actually picking up the W. But like without cheating, like the nigga was not gonna be able to beat Danielson. Like it just wasn't happening.
Crazy part is, I think that they could have gotten away with the fucking. I don't think he needed that win. Like the win pushes him over, but I think that they very much could have just drew, and it would have been fine because Max still gets the fucking. You said I couldn't last 60 minutes with you, and I did. You pussy.
Yeah, yeah.
But for whatever reason, people said heels don't need credible wins, and then MJF gets like credible wins. Like, yeah, he cheated a lot, but it's just like he still beat the nigga.
Right. The referee ain't see it, so didn't happen, nigga. Yeah, that was just like, I don't know. It was really fucking good. Because I also just haven't watched. I thought I was gonna not like it as much because I was just like, bro, 60 minutes of me watching this. I could be watching like 3 other matches right now, but the way they paced it, it did not feel like 60 minutes at all.
Nah, for
Like
sure.
there was never a point that I was just like, all right, I'm bored. Like I was thoroughly entertained the entire fucking time. And I think Max just has it, bro. I'm sorry. Like
Nah,
I
yeah,
understand. That's
he's the
probably
one
like
on one. Listen, man. Niggas realized he was special in like 2020. He's definitely one of them ones, and that's why they're pushing him so hard now.
and like I get it that like on a regular his style of match isn't for everybody, but when it hits, it fucking hits, bro. Like I'm thinking while I was watching, I was thinking of his match with Hangman like last year. Shit was good, bro. Like it was just good. Like he's good at what he does. Is it a little infuriating when he's around a lot and has like 20-minute soliloquies every week? Yes, but at the end of the day, you top guy got to do top guy things, and if my top guy thing is I'm gonna have that 20-minute soliloquy every fucking week. Guess
Fucking
what? I'm gonna have
Triple
my
H.
fucking 20-minute soliloquy
I
every
mean,
fucking
listen,
week.
man. At least it's not starting the fucking show. At least I get eased into it.
No, he's usually top of the hour.
Like,
I feel.
nigga, that Triple H shit was raw logo into the game playing. It's like, holy fuck, come on.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, bro. But no, this shit was good. Uh, I'm gonna have to tap into more Danielson too, because I'm
Unbelievable
gonna have to
fucking
tap
wrestler.
into. It's either more Danielson. It will probably be both, but now I'm like I want to go on a kick of just like old AEW. Like I want to see what he was saying in them fucking Punk segments if they're any good. Probably watch all them bitches. Also, this nigga's a nerd, bro. The fucking nigga Danielson was about to blow his head off, and he does it wasn't to the same effect, but the nigga falls over. Everybody on commentary was like, "Was that exhaustion? Was that a strategy, or was it cheating?" Like, and everybody was like, "All three," and they were like, "Yeah, yeah, all three."
I mean, hey, at this point,
Oh man, what a fucking good ass match! And I was wrong earlier. So what ended up happening with the low blow was that Danielson got a point because Max low blowed him. Max got 2 pinfalls off right then and there, so that's how it got to 2-2. Insane shit.
this shit was awesome.
Nigga even tried to pin him a third time, and Danielson was just like, "All right, buddy,
If I got two off of it, hey,
let's slow up, let's slow up." But no, that shit is magic. I hope one day fucking somebody gives. It probably has happened like worldwide, but not. I mean, probably not on American wrestling soil. Uh, give the girlies fucking 60 minutes, bro. I'm trying to see something.
you have people that can go 62.
I'm trying to see something, bro.
You know who's like a fucking easy 60?
Oh
CEO.
yeah, for
CEO's an
sure.
easy 60. I mean, I'm pretty sure her and Bailey did it.
Probably
What
yeah.
was that? That was Takeover Brooklyn.
I gotta watch that though. That might be next. Should be
Let me
banging.
see. Yep, that was on the marquee. Bailey and Banks. I think it was 30. I don't think it was 60. I don't know. This was just a
Yeah,
singles
it's
match, so it wasn't Takeover
36 for
Brooklyn,
their
but
title.
they did have the Iron Man match.
It was Takeover Respect. Or no, it's Takeover. Oh, follow up to their classic at Takeover Brooklyn. So I'll try to watch both.
But yeah,
Oh, they
no,
got the
she
full
can
event
she
out.
can
Hold on.
easily go for 60.
Might have to watch that whole Takeover Brooklyn, man. That might be my next one, right?
Oh yeah, this was when the Dusty Classic kind of meant something.
Of course, the fucking shit opens up with fucking Triple H in the ring. You have to get your head blown off,
Okay,
buddy.
to be fair, that's his like thing. To be
Bro, enough.
completely fair to him, that's his thing.
You fucking enough, buddy.
But yeah, I mean,
All
What you got?
I was about to say all 5 of the AEW's longest matches for women all involved Mercedes. Yeah,
Of
no, Tony
course,
loves her.
because when
That's
you
his
have a
thing.
heavyweight like that, you can't not give her what she wants. She's single handedly saving your company. So you're like indebted to her. But yeah, I mean that's Graps this week. I told you we were going 3 hours. I felt it in my fucking soul, and most of that was because I'm sitting here fucking monologuing about New Japan, which I do need to. I do need to go back and watch the older stuff. I want to go back to like the '90s and the early 2000s to watch. Because I know Scott Norton won the IWGP. I do want to watch that. You know, I do want to watch like Kojima, because Kojima is a guy that I really do like and respect. Nagata as well. I just want to take all that stuff. I just gotta find time for it. But yeah, we will see you guys next week. What are we up on? We have a Collision. I have apparently there's a Stardom show this weekend, so that's another thing that I've got to keep an eye out for. So I'll be better about monologuing about these Japan shows, and we will see you guys next week. Y'all have a good night and Godspeed.
Peace out, gang.